Wow, everybody's rolling up in here. Yeah, who's up in here? Neil McKenzie, Robert Shack, welcome to the chat. B&A, how's it going, brother? Squat Shot, Leon, good to see you, man. Chaos Theory, Boondock, New Hampshire, how's it going? Oh, about to hike back to camp. Right on, brother. Yeah, be safe out there, man. Oh, yeah. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yeah, we're talking the 80s, right, Neil, with that? Um, yeah, that's been about it. Mo Patty EDC channel member, welcome. Welcome. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's Turkey Day? Everybody still trying to recover. Yeah, that's definitely yeah, we did it completely different this year. Instead of the whole turkey and all that, we decided to go with yeah, a couple racks of ribs, some sausage, some pulled pork, all homemade, and yeah, fixing some mashed potatoes, corn, all that good stuff. So yeah, man, I think that's going to be like a 40-mile trip to burn off those calories. But awesome. Good to see everybody in here. And B&A saying hello. How's it going, my man? How is uh how is life treating you? Of course, you won't believe what we're EDCing today for a folder. We're rocking the Spyderco Sage 5 CF. Yeah, coming up, it's got to be a year, somewhere around a year now. But yeah, our first live chat was December 6th of last year. So yeah, this makes 52 weeks of doing live chats. I double checked the stats. We actually, my goal was to do 2 lives a week, one on Friday, one on Sunday, and we ended up with a grand total of 114. So we threw a couple extras in there, as well as, yeah, we made up the ones that we did miss. Like we did have a power outage and I couldn't do a live on a Friday, so we ended up making that up. So yeah, we definitely hit our goals as far as yeah, being solid, sticking to it for a year now. So on a year number 2 on live chats, and yeah, we're gonna start doing some more shorts, and hopefully before long we'll be able to do some long form videos. Yeah, I'm a little bit under the weather. Nothing serious though. Um, yeah, just that time of year, and mostly it's physical stuff wears me down. Um, yeah, ever since I slowed down from skydiving, all this stuff, that stuff everybody told you, like, be careful later in life. You're gonna feel that for sure. But you're like, no, I feel fine now. Well, that stuff I was gonna feel later is finally catching up with me. Something fierce. So Mylar Mick is in here. Welcome to the chat, Irish John. How you doing, brother? Always a pleasure to see you. How are things going with Irish John over there? Oh, I meant to have out my yeah. I forgot to take those out. My bad. Um, I meant to bust out the slingshots too, but for some reason I didn't. So sober and sad, Mick. Why are you sad? I think you'd be well, 'tis the season, right? Of course, we're rocking our Vargo Parabottle special Gucci edition water carrier. Um, yeah, with the cozy, those things come out to like 170. But man, are they beautiful! Gotta love the titanium. Yeah, how are you doing, Chaos? How's life treating you? I haven't talked to you in a minute. But yeah, hopefully all is good. Don Ray, welcome. How are you doing this fine evening? It is awesome. Thanks everybody for showing up. We're gonna do our Phobos knives things, talk a little shop, talk about some craziness. I don't know. I guess this is my live. I get to misbehave a little bit. Yeah, we got moderators in the other lives to keep me in check. It's I need a special moderator just to keep me in check. Oh, X Swede, yeah. Hey, thanks. Yeah, this one. Which one? The folder or the fixed blade? This is the Phobos Knives Calcula in S35VN PVD coated red G10 liners with carbon fiber scales. Definitely one of a kind. Both, yeah, they both are sweet. I definitely like this. This one was actually the owner of Phobos Knife, Eric Hansen. This was his EDC knife, and he very nicely gifted it to me, very generously. Yeah, we don't need the sheath on that, do we? Don, are you doing okay? Glad to be on vacation. Bones are hurting. Yeah, get a little R&R, then a little rest and recovery. Get healed up a bit. Yeah, Mrs. Bushcraft is still trying to heal up. I think she's crashing out early tonight. Yeah, she's back to work and she's going in early tomorrow. So I think she may have crashed out already. I haven't been bothering her, letting her get some rest. So, who did the Bass Pro Shop Black Friday? If you're there before doors open, they give you a free gift card. So I got there at midnight, stayed there till 5 a.m. for a $10 gift card. Yeah, did you hear? Yeah, Black Friday is a total scam now. Like everybody's talking about it. Like if you paid attention, right before, like, well, some places started their stuff weeks ago, but other places, they gradually jacked up the price. They added an extra whatever 10, 20, $15, $25, whatever it was. They added it on right before, and then for Black Friday they gave you the discount that they added on. So you're just paying full retail for it. Yeah, like Black Friday is a big scam now. I guess yeah, they even busted like Target, it was a $5 item and they jacked it up to $6. And then yeah, gave you like 10% off or something, 10 or 15%. So you actually ended up paying more than standard retail. Well, a $10 gift card at Bass. Yeah, yeah, no kidding, right? Trish, yeah, $10 gift card at Bass Pro Shop. Doesn't even buy their candy, right? Or definitely not their beef jerky. I mean, geez, you can get what is it, a Kubi beef cheaper than you can get beef jerky at Bass Pro Shop. I never shopped there. I caught them scamming me years ago, and I've never been back. No, I can't say that. Mrs. Bushcraft just got the Leatherman Wave Plus from there. I don't know how, but somehow she finagled it. So the Wave Plus is 120 bucks, and she got it down to like $88. So yeah, we did get that there, which I'm definitely digging this. The Leatherman Wave Plus, just a little lighter, a little more EDC carry friendly than the Surge was for sure. I mean, I definitely like the Surge. Like if you're looking for like what can get the most amount of work done and replaceable blades in the field and stuff on the saw, it's definitely the Surge. But for on the pavement EDC, man, the Wave Plus is the bomb. I was man, I think it was I could be wrong, but the Charge Plus or something with carbon fiber scales that would go good with my Calcula and my Spyderco with the carbon fiber. I've always thought Black Friday sales were scams, but also my excuse to hide from people. There you go, Don. Right? No, I think you're right. They've gotten more and more scammy. Is scammy a word? Yeah, we'll roll with it. Yeah, they've gotten more and more scammy over the years. I've caught a few places doing it. I just stopped shopping with them. I just don't see the point. Yeah, I just go to Bass Pro for Black Friday because I could get up to $500 gift card, but they always have some good deals on ammo. So I just grabbed a few boxes. Yeah, yeah. I guess if you're there, yeah, grab a few boxes of ammo. You can't go wrong with that. Um, that's why the spider goes going the wrong way. Why didn't somebody say something? That was totally wow. We screwed that one up. Yeah, it looks like she's not getting anything there. Yeah, yeah, but there's been a lot of people doing videos on how much Black Friday has become a scam. So, yeah, unfortunately, they seem to do that with everything now. What's everybody drinking tonight? Of course, I'm about to crack in a can. Maybe they don't like you saying crack in a can on YouTube. I don't know. Um, oh yeah, that sound there, that's deliciousness. That's what that is. Nah, wait until after Black Friday. Actually, I think the best sales nowadays are after Christmas. Like, I think that's like all the companies that didn't make their super high, unrealistic quotas for us to, spend money on their junk. Yeah, then they try to get you because everybody does gift cards and stuff like that. So, but yeah, they try to get you at the post holiday sales. I think they're actually better. Like, oh, Mo Patty's drinking some ice water. I probably should be. That stuff is horrible for you. Um, oh yeah, yeah, I got the stars and stripes right here. I figured, yeah, we're just gonna gradually build as we go. There we go. We got the old red, white, and blue. Hopefully that triggers somebody. If the U.S. flag triggers you, you're probably in the wrong live. Coffee because I'm falling asleep. Yeah, hey, yeah, it's cool to do coffee at night. B&A. It's the same thing, as people that do breakfast for dinner. Totally cool. I was just getting up to get a water with a splash of cranberry. Nice, nice. So yeah, we have got it going on. We'll see what the future holds. So yeah, what's planned? Channel updates. Yeah, we got a lot going on. Wow, been doing a lot of my research, a lot of my homework, dotting my I's, crossing my T's, making sure I got a solid plan coming up for 2026. And yeah, it's looking good. It's looking real good. Also, been going down that avenue. I have this thing. Who likes to build things? Like seriously, a lot of people like to build things. I don't know. Maybe it's just a dude thing, but a lot of people build stuff. And I have been wanting to build kydex for like years and years. Like not like production stuff, but like some custom bling. I think I'd have a pretty good hand at it. I've done my research, and that's something I'm hoping to get going for 2026 as well. At least start running like prototypes and figuring out exactly how it all works. Hey, yeah, learning the trade, I guess. Right on. Chaos is having his regular sugar-free Dr. Pepper. Right on. Yeah, Aries EDC. Yeah, you kind of build things. Yeah, yeah, Aries, man, you could probably even give me some advice. I'm looking to build kydex, like custom kydex stuff. I mean, I've got a pretty solid like foundation for it and base and everything. I know what I need for tools and all that. I know how to set up a shop. I just got to get my hands on this stuff and just start, But yeah, it's gonna be quite the investment. Yeah, right on. Thanks, Irish John. Yeah, yeah. Who's that tool? I'm gonna start off the night on the right foot. Oh, who beat me to that? Oh no, I got it. Right on. Oh no, now it says ground fog got it. Man, we both got. We'll call it a tie. B&A, where were you on that one, brother? I've decided I'm gonna. Oh my! Instead of kydex, I should open up a snack bar. I'm gonna call it Allen's Snack Bar, and we're gonna specialize in pulled pork because I just made pulled pork yesterday. It was delicious. We're gonna have some pork ribs. We're gonna have burgers with bacon on it. We're gonna have bacon wrapped hot dogs, pork hot dogs, of course. And yeah, that will be Allen's Snack Bar. Okay. Hey, honey, how you doing? I thought you were sleeping. We were just talking about you a little while ago. I thought for sure you'd be sleeping. Yeah, honey, don't forget to hit the like button too, or I'll unplug your coffee machine. Yeah, that's I think it'll be a big hit in certain areas. The Allen snack bar, because that's what it sounds like. Sometimes people are yelling out Allen snack bar. Um, yeah, right on Bushcraft. A year of consistent Friday lives. This is an achievement, I reckon. Man, I think it is. I've definitely had some obstacles to cross over the last year. Had some doubts for a while, but hey, yeah, we're still here. And I mean, if you can do a year or something, you can do another couple, 10, 12 years solid now. We're fixing to grow this channel like rapid, quick. I don't, not too quick though. I don't want it to get too rowdy up in here. I'm bad enough as it is. Yeah, I think that's where I got my cold from. I'm a little under the weather. I think Mrs. Bushcraft brought it home to me. I think she meant this past Sunday, not patches. I'll buy Alan snack bar for sure. Sounds Durka good. It's no that could be it. Alan snack bar where our pulled pork sandwiches are the Durka best. No, they're Durka delicious. That's this is how I get myself into trouble. Shouldn't be talking like that there, buddy. Yeah, okay. But anyhow, this one time at Skydive Camp, the cat probably got a. That's probably what it is, Pat. It's probably that damn cat. If we had a dog, we wouldn't have this problem. Yeah, everybody came down with a case of the shitty kitty cooties. Those cats are like awful. Bacon wrap hot dogs won me. Yeah, bacon wrapped hot dogs with like some Italian sausage, like type chili on the top. Just yeah, and we're gonna serve everything with a side of pork grinds. We'll have different flavors. We'll have Cajun pork grinds and maybe some salt and vinegar pork grinds. But yeah, there'll be a side of pork grinds with like fish and chips. But instead, it'll be like pulled pork sandwiches and pork grinds. Oh, it's always the cat's fault somehow, and it dates back to like the Egyptians. I'm pretty sure we have the Egyptians to blame for this cat infestation. Yeah, chili bacon cheeseburgers. There you go, Neil. Yeah, we'll serve it up like and if you order pork, you get like a double serving for free. Um, yeah, cat's being licking the tops of your. No, Mylar mix. That can't be so. No, the cat can't. I don't think it can open a fridge. A dog can open a fridge because dogs are cool and smart and fun. But no, cats can't open refrigerators. They're small and weak and pathetic, and I think most of them have a touch of Down syndrome. That's yeah. And speaking of which, like my day started off awful. It was absolutely horrible. I get out of bed to find out I was abandoned. Like I was expecting to sit down and have coffee with Mrs. Bushcraft or something. No, but she exit stage left and cut out before I even got out of bed. I'm like, how did that happen? Well, I didn't feel lonely or anything. I definitely felt abandoned. Like, how did this happen? Is she gonna come back? There would be dog petting, right? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, there would be dog petting. Would have like some nice German shepherds, and to hang around. And they're also good cleanup too. Like maybe you dropped the pork rind or something, and you don't want to pick it up. Wham, dog could get that. Um, yeah, Alan. We'll turn it into a free petting zoo at Allen's Snack Bar. Yeah, every pulled pork sandwich you get a ticket to pet the dogs for free. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you went. I didn't know I was abandoned. That's all I know. It's like, where you ever at the shopping mall or something with somebody, and then you're looking around, all of a sudden they're gone. You feel abandoned. That's how my day. I got over it though. I'm clearly got over it. I'm fine. Um, yeah. What else? I got to get some new gear to show you guys. I really do. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see what Fatty Claus brings us. Pulled pork sandwich with a Bloody Mary with pig's blood in it. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. We'll have a good thinking, Chaos. I forgot the tasty beverages part. Um, we'll have a little punch card or something like that. Like every five pulled pork sandwiches you buy, you get a shot of whiskey or something. Um, or we'll have like an Irish celebration week. We'll serve Guinness for a week or something like that. Yeah, every pulled pork sandwich comes with a Guinness and a shot of Jameson or something, right? Isn't that Zoe the cat? Welcome to the chat. How you doing? My parents used to leave me at the shopping mall security or catch me before they snuck away. Yeah, that's priceless. Get. Oh yeah, yeah, Neil. Yeah, root beer for you. You just got to pet the dog extra. Um, yeah, or you got to have an extra, like you got to get like pulled pork sandwich, and like ribs or something. Yeah, that's true. For those of you who abstain 100% from drinking, we'll have a special coupon for you. Yeah, you can trade in your beer for a pulled pork sandwich or your shot of whiskey for a hot dog or something. Well, he said because he had to make. I did. I had to make my own coffee this morning. I don't mind making my own coffee during the daytime. I don't enjoy it in the morning, and I got used to it a certain way. I don't know how she makes it. It's a little different than from how I do it, though. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, corn dogs with, yeah, bacon wrapped corn dogs. There we go. Yeah, that would be absolutely price. Oh, we got our tools. Oh, I guess we don't need a sheath in there. Who is having? Who did? Where did I see a good sale? Guys, Grail, right? Grail. These guys. They're having like 20% off all their presses, and 30% off of their soft goods like backpacks and fancy fanny packs. They got really nice fanny packs actually. I've been looking into them. Um, yeah, what else do they have? Who else had a good sale? Everly stock. Everly stock is like 25 to 50% off or something. Everly stock backpacks. Yeah, coffee, of course. I should have known. So, yeah. Does anybody have any more shopping planned? Just a little curious. I wonder we could be. Oh, I just jabbed myself with the with the pliers, man. We got to figure out how to make stuff fancy here, right? Like on TV. Hey, who was here when that tool came in here and was like, "Oh, what kind of nail clippers do you recommend?" Do you guys remember that? Um, who the hell asked that? But yeah, I did. I do have a fancy little kit. Um, yeah. We'll so yeah, this is an insert that goes in the Heliacon Tech Urban Admin pouch, right? That comes in different colors. It's got Velcro on the back here and stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm going to do a little shopping with a young Marine I met last night at Bass Pro. He got me some gear. He's going to sell me. Oh, nice, Chaos. Yeah, the grandkids were old enough that they like money. I like this. Yeah, oh yeah, just yeah, a couple bucks in a card and they're good. But yeah, so I actually have this together. I used to, man, a little Oakley eyeglass case, the soft case, a little bag. I used to throw all that stuff in there. But yeah, so I got the whole kit and caboodle here. Oh, let's see if we can get better lighting. And he said, "Let there be light," and there was. Yeah. So we got toenail clippers, fingernail clippers, Civivi retractable tweezers. Yeah, there we go. Better lighting situation, right? These things are cool. These were a Christmas gift. Kapow! So you slide it out. Does it get more ninja than that? Yeah, these are super cool. Of course, you can use those, if you got like some runaway nose hair or something like that, or you haven't plucked your brows in 6 months, or, ticks or something, pulling out little slivers. Yeah, million and one uses. And what makes these great? This is, well, let's see if we can get this out of here without breaking anything else. Yeah, we can. So, normally tweezers, these are tweezers, right? Like regular tweezers. These might even be like, I don't know, the Tweezer Man ones, right? The problem is the end, and you always take some piece of tube and you put it over, but eventually this tube stretches out, and then kapow, you get poked anyhow, or it falls off and you lose it, and then you're cutting another piece of hose off of your water filter or something else to get it to work. That's why when I saw these Civivi ones, which, I'm not a huge fan of China, but like I said, this was a Christmas gift, so yeah, this was just it solved problems, and I was like, oh, that was very cool. So now I have them permanently in my kit. Adam H, channel member, what's happening? Yeah, happy Turkey Day. Gobble, gobble, gobble to you as well, my man. How are you doing? It's another day. Yeah, we didn't do the turkey. Maybe next year I'll do another fried turkey. We'll see. But that's why those are so cool, guys. That's why I'm digging it. Right. And then, of course, you got a couple of nail files in here. You never know. You got a little hangnail or something. You got to do a little fingernail maintenance, toenail maintenance, or you just got a rough edge. You got to straighten it out. Or maybe you got to fix your 10-pole a little bit. There's a little rolled back portion or something on there you got to fix. And then we got a couple of safety pins on here, just regular, safety pins, because I don't know why. Because everybody's always says, like, you have safety pins in the kit, right? The only thing I've ever used safety pins for is, like, yeah, you sterilize it, and then, yeah, you poke a blister or something like that because you didn't fit your boots right that day or something. But, yeah, other than that, like, what do you use it for? I don't know. Safety pins are, like, in all kinds of kits. They come, like, standard if you have the old school military cravats, just those big green bandage type things. Yeah, they came in there. I don't know what you use them for. Mine is young enough that it's not a fan of clothes unless blew it right on. Yeah, so that's the kit. And then on the other side, right? I'm gonna eventually put some moleskin in here, in this little pocket pouch thing here, a little moleskin. Because if you're doing your feet, you might need some feet stuff. I have a comb, for combing your hair. Everybody, it's pretty self-explanatory, right? Maybe a little too much information. Stop mansplaining this shit. There's a mirror in here, right? Yeah, okay, because you need a mirror. And then right here, I'm gonna get one of those little single packets of Band-Aids or something, because. But get some specific that like can go between your toes, like the knuckle bandages. Yeah, but that's that kit. But yeah, I couldn't believe dude's like, what fingernail clippers do you recommend? Like, come on, dude, how to troll? Like, how to say you're a troll without saying you're a troll? I don't know, whatever, I don't know. But I sure did call his bluff, so I gave him the proverbial pimp slap right in the middle of the live. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah, I have no hair. Thanks, yeah, pick a team, honey. I'll tell you. I'll tell you a way I'd need the safety pins is when I drop my vape in the muck and the mud has... Yeah, that's it. Yeah, cleaning out the little hole in a vape pen or something like that. Or, yeah, but me personally, it's just one of those things. You always have them, but like who's using them and when? Not this guy. Not like I said, not like it's a blister or something. But you could even use the point part of the tweezers or something. It's not that... I don't know. We have them because everybody's like, you should have some safety pins just in case. Oh, what did hello, hello, yeah. So yeah, hey Adam, how was your turkey day, man? Everybody nobody got crazy with politics, right? We saved that for live chats only. It's what the cool kids are carrying. Yeah, so this is yeah, I'm gonna work on this some more. We'll yeah, get it in the center of the thing. It's like, oh, that's how you put print on it, huh? Just overload, kind of like Photoshop and print. Um, yeah, but nice. I actually think that this is more handy than the entire pouch itself. Um, yeah, this is the Urban EDC pouch that it comes in, and it's got loop Velcro on the back, so this can actually stick to the inside if you want to, or just leave it loose. It also has some organization, so this would be like, yeah, when you open it, the molly's towards your body, whatever. Yeah, it's got some 1 inch elastic here, a couple of 2 inch pockets in the back, and then a full zip pocket all the way back here. Um, it's a pouch, man. It pouches. It does pouch stuff. If you've got a larger cell phone, though, like if you're geeking out on like some super phone, you guys know what I'm talking about. This will actually fit like a Note 9 or whatever. I think this is I don't know what kind of phone I have now. It took me like 8 years to remember what the old phone was. So it's like an S23 Ultra. It's like the same size as a Note, has a little pen and everything. But that'll fit in here as well. So if you've got like, some iPhone Geek Plus or something, that'll probably fit in here too. So, yeah, like I said, this goes in. But the cool thing is this pulls out. And the nice part is come on now, you can do this. Because it closes up like that, it'll block off the Velcro if you're not using it. But if you're opening it, you can put it on either a loop or a hook side. If you want to mount this on something that has like a hook background, then kapow, yeah, there's the loop side. If you want to connect it to the loop side, these outside two pieces end up being hook portions. So it's kind of universal. It's very cool. Or yeah, like I said, if you're not using the Velcro at all, kapow, there you go. Just like on TV, guys. But wait, there's more if you order now. No, I'm not selling anything. Um, how's the how's the lag tonight? So yeah, so that's a pouch I'm gonna work, and then yeah, you could make this. I don't know. You could make it a whole like personal hygiene thing. You could put the rest of your stuff in here. Maybe you could easily fit like toothbrush, toothpaste. Some of the yeah, essentials, necessities, necessary essentials. Fishy fingers, hello. How's it going, Fishy fingers? Welcome to the chat. We'll just call you Jackson. Right on. Yeah, so we don't need that anymore. Oh yeah, and our one of our butter knives, because everybody's asking about butter knives and who really recovers butter knives on the interwebs. Yeah, this is the Sea to Summit set that I've talked about. This is an aluminum set with a butter knife, spoon, and fork. Highly recommend it. I also recommend the long-handled one too, because then if those big packages and stuff. That's almost like we should get a bigger knife out here too. And oh, where's Sea to Summit at? I forget, but I'm pretty sure they're a U.S. company and all. I don't think that works out very well like that. Guppy ghillie suit. Yeah, we're all about the cool points here, my man. Yeah, definitely need the cool points. It's what the cool kids do. Oh yeah, the lamp is the bomb diggity. That's yeah, Mrs. Bushcraft and the daughter went out shopping for a lamp because my lighting sucked. I had two lights for doing this, but one of them burnt out, so she was checking out lamps, lights for whatever for the channel. And she came back with that, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. I think that's about the generation in here most of the time. A lot of Gen Xers in here that date back to the original opening of this. Karam, yeah, we got some tactical cutlery. We're squared away, dress right, dress all the way around. Yeah, the ones I really enjoy. Oh, I gotta find them. Oh no. Oh yeah, here it is. Or did I move it again? Oh no, here it is. Wow, did you ever get so organized you can't find crap? Oh yeah, yeah, Guppy Gilly suit. Yeah, she's a cool cat for sure. She's right. Yeah, she's Mrs. Bushcraft right up there. But yeah, this is the Vargo titanium um butter knife. But I have the rest of it. It's in my chest rig, man. We got to get. Yeah, see, here's the spoon and the fork. Oh yeah, we got a setting for two here. A his and hers type scenario. I think that's important to everybody, or at least it's important to us. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh no, that's not on the screen, is it? You think after a year of this, I'd be just a smidge better, huh? Well, hey, it's a work in progress. It's no participation trophies, but we're definitely achieving stuff. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Chaos. It's Italian. It's Fragile. It's a very prestigious award. Oh yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, there's awesome chats. Yeah, we do great with our chats here. Yeah, lots of good people talking about good stuff. Um, most of I mean, sometimes we got to take a little poop soup break or something because sometimes it's just crap. But you got to talk about it because you got to talk about it. They say it makes you feel better. Like that stuff that happened down in Washington D.C. with that Afghani refugee shooting two National Guardsmen and the female passing away. Like that's like why is this man need to close up the borders and connect boot to ass to everybody that doesn't belong here. Like if you're not 100% pro America, then yeah, go home already. Yeah, yeah, smash the like button, honey. Yeah, so Vargo titanium chopsticks, right? Handy dandy little fancy pouch there. Oh, but then they're two-piece chopsticks, right? So, and then you're all set. You can some yakimandu. What else? Ramen noodles. Yeah, yeah, we got the chopstick. Or you catch a fly, then you can do anything. Like here, come here, fly. Karate Kid reference. I know, right? Lame. Yeah, just getting caught up on the comments. I said it once and I'll say it again. I don't trust anybody that doesn't eat bacon. Yeah, I agree, Chaos. I completely agree. I'm starting to feel the same way about cats. Like, yeah, if you don't think cats should be on the dinner plate, then I don't know. um, yeah, so the Vargo titanium chopsticks. Very cool. Yeah, I should put them this way. So yeah, that's the complete set there. I've actually no, it's not. See, I got to remember this is on YouTube. You guys can just go back and be like, no, dude, you lied. There's another important piece that's like super important. Cause yeah, did you ever eat like MREs that are a deep pouch, or like a freeze dried meal or something deep pouch, and you only got the short spoon, and you're like trying to hold on to the end, and like eat your food, but then no matter what, you end up with stuff all over your knuckles because you got to go in the bag, and it's a disaster. Um, y'all know what I'm talking about. Um, that's what this is for. This like even trumps the MRE spoon. This is the titanium long handled spoon by Vargo. Yeah, super handy, right? You're telling me the small bacon cooking it. The smell bacon cooking is bad. Yeah, sure. Sorry, I had to catch up. I went to the bathroom and didn't take it all. Oh well, we appreciate that. It's a good thing they haven't figured out how to smell through the phone. Oh, that would be horrible. Imagine, yeah, that would be bad. Oh, yours is a Spork Dawn? Yeah, this is just a regular spoon, but it's a long handled one, and it's got a bit more of a bend at it, so you can get in there. It's good for even like the 1 liter jet boil when you're trying to get stuff out of the bottom of the 1 liter jet boil. Yeah, this is handy to have. Yeah, I thought you were crashing out for sure already, honey. Yeah, she's getting up early. So yeah, get some sleep, honey. And try maybe I won't be abandoned tomorrow. Maybe you can just be like, "Hey, honey, get up before I go to work." Um so yeah, so that's yeah, cuz we've had a couple times people came in here and they're like, "Well, what do you use for a butter knife?" I'm like, "Really? I have a couple. I just don't they're just not right here at the moment." So I figured no better time than the now to get caught up on some of this ridiculousness. um, hey, and then when people come in here asking again, what do you recommend for nail clippers? We can all laugh at them. Yeah, yeah, squat shot. You ain't lying. 2 a.m. comes quick. 3 a.m. an hour later. So, but when you're sleeping, that's what, 15 minutes? When you're working an hour is like 3 hours. When you're sleeping, trying to get some sleep before work, it works the opposite. Yeah, unfortunately, Richardson is a lefty bitch. Psyop incoming. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on, ground fog. I have to get offline before I spend more money. See y'all in the AM. Right on. Hey, thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, don't spend too much more money. Yeah, that's kind of like our job here nowadays is to spend money. I think they've got all of us spending money on everything. Did y'all hear about the 50-year leases that they're going to approve? So yeah, instead of buying like a house on like a 25 to 30-year mortgage, at like 6% interest or so over the course of the mortgage, you're gonna end up spending double. So like if you bought a $500,000 house on this market, which isn't much, traditionally you would spend about $1 million or so with interest and all that stuff before it's paid off. Well, now with the 50-year mortgage, it comes out to like double. So yeah, you're gonna end up if you bought a $500,000 home, it's gonna take you 50 years to pay it off, and you're gonna pay like triple the value. So that $500,000 home, you'll end up paying $1.5 million for. Um, and if I recall it, that was at a slightly lower interest rate as well. So yeah, they're just like imagine that you buy a house when you're 20 years old, and you work it like you wouldn't pay it off until you're 70. Like they're just scamming everybody for more interest. That and like I guess 8, 10, 12 year car loans are becoming the thing. Dark crypto right on. Um, yep, we were selling our souls to the company store. Yeah, exactly, chaos, and they're laughing their way to the bank. I don't know what can be done. I don't know. I know it's a problem, and you definitely the problem's not going to be solved if nobody talks about it. So you got to bring it up every once in a while. I think that's yeah, exactly. Yeah, they think everybody's a moron. Like we're all just a bunch of mouth breathers. Oh, like you do nothing but consume food. Like um, yeah. I just don't make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. We can get this looking pretty cool, can't we? Are you down with OCD? Yeah, you know me. No, I'm just a CDO. If I say OCD, they were like, don't pick on people with OCD. So I got to say CDO because they're like, what's that? And I'll be like, well, it's like OCD, only we're better because we put it in proper alphabetical order the way it should be. That's just one step above the OCDers, right? Yeah, Dark Crypto, how are you doing, man? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, own nothing and be happy, man. The inflation is going insane. And they're all trying to, oh, it's only like 3% or 2% or 4%. But you're like, no, 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 no. I know how much stuff used to cost and I know how much they're asking me to pay for it now. And yeah, it ain't the same. So what else have we got for the coolness? So hey, anybody that uses the Grail GeoPress, the bigger, not the Ultra Press, but the GeoPress, they actually came out with a French press coffee version or add-on for it. You can get it separately, and it seems pretty cool. And it's not like the Jetboil one. This one has a silicone ring. I'm fixing to try it out at some point. Everything I own, I have the title to. Yeah, that's the same thing with us, Cat. Well, yeah, we got a car payment, but me personally, I have zero debt. Like I don't. Well, I still owe Mrs. Bushcraft a bit for the laptop. But as far as like outside, like I don't hold stuff that you pay interest on. Like no credit cards, no personal loans, no business loans, none of that. Like like interest is like it's just insane. I had a friend that was a like big financial guru guy back in the day who told me to take a look at all my bank records and everything like that. And well, yeah, my credit card receipts, everything that I paid interest on, and figure out how much interest I pay in a year. And it took me the better part of a weekend to go through everything and do it. But then you're sitting there going, wow, I waste this much money. Like I throw that much money away just so I can have something before I should have it. Or because I got to play their ridiculous, credit. Like credit's just a social score. Like how good are you? How much do you pay into the system and stuff? It's not your ability. I'll tell you what, man. If the money's in the bank, you have 100% the ability to pay. You just buy what you want, and if you don't have the money in the bank, don't buy it. Like a lot of these loans are like predatory now. Like they charge a lot. Like what is it? Payday loans can be as high as like 600% interest for those. Get paid before your payday loans. Credit cards now are up in like 30%. Some of them. A good deal on a credit card now is like 13 to 15%. It used to be like 2.9 or something. But yeah, they most definitely yeah, they're just ripping everybody off hardcore with all that stuff. Yeah, usury and fiats, smoke and mirrors. Yeah, yeah, that's why they started illegally charging property taxes because people own their own property. Yeah, in fact, man, that's such a scam. A 91-year-old woman in Massachusetts, just like last week or the week before, lost her home over $14,000 in back taxes. So a 91-year-old woman owned the deed to her house, whatever the value was, $300,000 now, owed $14,000 in back taxes, and at 91 years old lost her home. Like, yeah, you don't own anything. You rent it from the government. Like until they get rid of property taxes and that make it so you can pass it on to your whoever you want to, your next of kin or whatever, tax free. Don't take 50% in taxes. But yeah, and the fiat, the partial banking. Yeah, car insurance, health insurance, all of it is so you're always paying for something. Yeah. Yeah, and then whenever something happens, they don't want to pay. And then if what little they do pay, then they're like, "Oh, we have to jack your rates up now." And your rates go through the roof and you end up paying anyhow. Yeah, that sums up 2025 perfect. Yeah, I just got my real estate tax. Yeah, $3,700 for yeah, Trish, that's insane. Like, yeah, it should be like once you own your property, like that, and they should also adjust because a lot of that allegedly goes to public schooling and education and stuff, depending on where you live. That's what property taxes are there for. But if you don't have any kids in the school system, You know, you shouldn't be paying. Like that, it should be a different rate or something, you know? Like, what if you never have kids and you never have kids in the school system? Then you paid in, you know, the entire time you've owned something, and gotten zero return on it. Yeah, stop paying your property taxes. Watch what they do to you. Yeah, that's the whole thing. If you stop paying your property taxes, they put a tax lien on your house, you get evicted, and then they auction it for their tax money. Like, yeah, the tax man gets his money no matter what. Yeah, car insurance rates used to be based on credit scores. I paid a higher rate than folks in mansions with boats and luxury cars. Yeah. Yeah, the way they're teaching the kids now, we shouldn't have to pay taxes for that at all. Yeah, if anything, they should be giving us a refund. Yeah, for all the headaches you have to deal with as they indoctrinate your kids. Yeah, you're totally spot on with that. Yeah, that we should be getting a return on that stuff. Yeah, how much room? Let's see. So anybody got anything planned this weekend? Any hiking, biking, cycling, camping, splitting some kindling? Maybe a little fishing or something. Man, it's like well below 30 here now. It's like in the 20s and teens. Like it's in the mid 20s, like 25 to 30 during the day, and like yeah, like 12 to 20 degrees at night. Yeah, we're all slaves to the system that never rewards you for hard work. Yeah, right. But they brainwashed everybody thinking into working hard. Like you got to work hard. You got to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 7 days a week. 40 hours is the bare minimum. It's like that damn movie with the 17 pieces of flair is the minimum. You don't want to do the minimum, do you? Like you want to do better. Like that's how they play you for a fool. And then, yeah, you're working 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week. And then the more you make, the more they tax you. And then it puts you in a higher tax bracket. So they tax you even more. It's like, yeah, what's the point of working hard? You might as well just take it easy, hit cruise control. Fishy fingers going fishing. Well, that makes sense. Um, yeah, there's a school teacher over here in prison because he wouldn't call a boy they. Yeah, they got to stop with that crazy stuff, right? Like, I don't care what you want to do. Like, we can go out there and be like fantasy SHTF, bushcrafter, maximum survivalist, and stuff like that. But I'm not going to make everybody recognize that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to call me like Sir Bushcraft a lot or something, or, you know, King of the Bushcraft, because that's what I think I should be called, because, that's a bunch of bunk. Like, yeah, so just because you're like want to play your little game in your little fantasy world doesn't mean that I have to play along with you. Like, yeah, you go do you, boo, but leave me out of it. Yeah, Office Space. Yeah, I did a little thing on that joking around. It was supposed to be a short, but YouTube made it a regular video. And it actually got like 1,300 views or something, I think. Like, yeah, 17 pieces of flair. Colonel Kurt, sir. Oh yeah, it's extra cold up here in New Hampshire. New Hampshire has never paid the heating bill. And nobody's smart enough to go around planting palm trees and stuff like they do in Florida, so it keeps it warm. Yeah, New Hampshire is in dire need of some palm trees, or like they got to pay the heating bill. Stuff, it's ridiculous. If you go up in northern New Hampshire, like up in the yeah, White Mountain area, where like the presidentials are, Mount Adams, Mount Washington, all that. Yeah, the weather there is beyond horrible. Yes, they're bushcraft a lot. Cops, I'm in Florida. Oh, Dark Crypto, yeah, we're in Florida. Yeah, I spent way too many winters down in Florida. Like I know how to do I remember how to do New Hampshire. Like the shoveling of the snow and the putting some salt on the ice and stuff. It's like when you're in Florida and you're creeping up on the water, you got to keep an eye out for alligators and stuff like that. Because you don't want to jump out and bite you. In New Hampshire, you got to like watch where you're walking after a cold night so you don't actually step on some black ice and bust your ass. It's almost the same thing. Oh, hey, Cannon. Yeah, we had a special turkey day, man. How are you doing, brother? Welcome to the chat. I got your stuff right here. Yeah, I always keep your stuff here, man. Remember, yeah, you behave and you get your crayons, brother, man. Yeah, Cannon. We had. Wow, I should just get Islamophobic tattooed on my forehead, which is bunk. But yeah, man, we had pulled pork and some yeah, we had pulled pork, pork ribs, and some sausage, and then we had some sides with that. So yeah, yeah, we had a special pork Thanksgiving. Because I know a lot of you guys love that Southern barbecue stuff. That's why we did it. Yeah, yeah. Allen's Snack Bar. Allen's Snack Bar is the skit. We're gonna open up a little convenience stand. What do they call it? Like a kiosk or something? And we're gonna sell pulled pork sandwiches. We're gonna sell St. Louis style pork ribs. We're gonna have bacon wrapped hot dogs. And every order comes with a free side of pork rinds. You know, we'll have an assorted flavor like Cajun or, whatever kind of pork rinds you want. Maybe a little salt and vinegar, just some regular ones. And then yeah, we're gonna have a card punch. Like every 5 pulled pork sandwiches you get a free ticket to our petting zoo. And our petting zoo is gonna feature just certain like high end breeds of dogs. Might have a Belgian Malinois in there and a German Shepherd and yeah, some stuff like that. Maybe a Saint Bernard or something. Great Dane, Doberman Pinschers, Rottweilers. But yeah, five pulled pork sandwiches, 5 punches, and you get a free ticket to our K9 petting zoo. When I lost my gallbladder, I had to lay off the barbecue for a while. Yeah, that's gotta run. See most of you Sunday morning. Be safe. All right, Trish, thanks for hanging out. We definitely appreciate you. Yeah, have an awesome weekend. We'll see you Sunday. And yeah, be well until then. Thanks for hanging out with us. Could be mobile. All you need is camels. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. We'll have Allen's Snack Bar towed around by camels. Oh yeah, Tibetan Mastiff. Yeah. Yeah, that would yeah, we're just stirring the pot a little bit because stirring the pot is fun to do. So yeah, we're gonna dismiss the Islamophobia thing because a phobia is like an unrational fear of something, and they've clearly stated all over the place that they're there to take over. I mean, look at all the stuff that happens. So yeah, I mean, look at those pleasant Somalian Muslims in Minnesota. I guess Trump's actually going to boot most of them out. Hawk Slings, what's up? Yeah, guys, hey, he makes slingshots, man. I was the man. You know how everybody started changing the YouTube started changing the names. I was talking to him in another live chat. I didn't know who it was, and then I'm like, I went and checked out his channel. I'm like, dude, I'm already subscribed to you. Like, I know, like, yeah, you make awesome slingshots. Yeah, guys. So yeah, if you're looking for frames, I don't know what he's got going on. Might not make it in time for Christmas, but yeah, check out yeah, Hawk Slings. Yeah, don't push the red button. Isn't it? It's an awesome spoon. It's which one? There's two of them there. There's the and they're extra awesome because they're titanium. And wow, that's quite the process how they make it. I watched a video on that like a week or two ago. But yeah, a good spoon is handy to have. Right on, yeah, Bradley, because then you don't get your knuckles all covered in sauces and stuff. Like, yeah, or you just open the package the other way. I just never thought that. Yeah, anybody eat that? Like the taller main entree MRE packets, you tear the top off, but then you end up, the spoon's not long enough. Candy, you know what I'm talking about. Then you end up getting like sauce all over your fingers and your knuckles and stuff from digging it out of the bag. I should just use my knife and cut it the long way. It makes more sense. Yeah, the long spoon for, yeah, like ready meals, like the freeze dried, whoever makes the freeze dried ones, whichever, they all tend to come like that. But yeah, you mix it up and stir it up and rehydrate it, and whoops, yeah, I've done that before. Yeah, yeah, and it ends up all over the sides and then all over you. It's just such a nuisance. Does it? I'm sure I could bend it. Like I'm just not going to. Um, yeah, it's not like quarter-inch stock or something. Yeah, it'd be hard to bend, but I'm sure you could bend it. Yeah, it's not a long spoon. It's a spoon with a long handle, precisely. After you said that, I was like, I could think of the tick. Well, I definitely got a thing for titanium. It's like a shovel. I guess so. Um, I don't know. I guess you don't get out much, huh? How was that like a shovel? I don't know. I went what? Because this one time at skydive camp, no kidding. The things we put up with. Wow, time is flying by today, huh? So yeah, anybody else got anything planned for this weekend? Anything going outside? Or any more scams? Anybody else catch any scams out there? Like Black Friday scams, they're allegedly everywhere. Like Target scamming everybody, Walmart is. Like yeah, if you paid attention to a lot of prices, like they jacked up their prices to give you the discount. Which beholder should be a law against that? I don't know. They just don't buy the crap. Um, and some of these places started their Black Friday stuff like weeks ago. So it's not even like a Black Friday thing anymore. It's like weeks before and weeks after. It's just one day, people. You know, make it a thing again. Short egg on. Yeah, titanium is a high melting point. That is extra safety on a campfire. The other thing I like about titanium, and some people don't, is it disperses heat quickly, meaning it cools down quickly. So yeah, if you've got a titanium stove or something that you cook with titanium, you just stop for a quick lunch or something. Yeah, you're not waiting around for that big heavy duty stainless steel or cast iron or any of that craziness to cool off. It even seems to cool off a bit quicker than aluminum and stuff. That's why I got the cozy for the titanium water bottle. So if I want to maintain temperature in it, it'll help insulate it and do that. Oh, Cannon, you put back a couple yesterday or today? Um, Good question. Yeah, there's hangovers are the thing. Yeah, my friend found a Black Friday hack. If you show the cash, yeah, charge you for what you. Yeah, it works sometimes, right, Chaos? What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, getting a beverage. Yeah, so yeah, what else is going on? Yeah, trying to keep track of everything, but it is what it is. The world's gotten to be a crazy place. Um, yeah, that pew pew free zone happening in Washington D.C. goes to show how well that works. Yeah, apparently if some random upset refugee wants to go around toting something and shoot at a couple people, I guess they can. So I guess putting a sign up doesn't work. Maybe yeah. Well, there's a lot of ways we could fix that. Oh, too many cannon. Well, you're getting older when you're like, oh, I had too many, and you mean it. Um, yeah, oh, Hanson, you have some burn food on a titanium pot, you can remove it with a blowtorch. Oh, can you? Yeah, I haven't had that problem with burning food on titanium yet. I don't even. There's a lot of stuff I don't even try to cook camping. Not on camping. Like yeah, burgers and stuff like that. Just a pain. All the grease and everything. Um, I think having a good adjustable flame is makes a big difference too. Yeah. So who else? I know Simple Shots having a bit of a sale, but nothing fancy for the slingshots. Leatherman only has like three models when I looked. Yeah, they had like three models, 20% off. It would have been nice if they had like a 20% off across the website thing, but no. Canon Bass Pro Shop was doing a gift card giveaway. Yeah, I found that real fast. Not in my 20s anymore. Yeah, yeah, Canon, not in the 20s anymore. It's yeah, man. Yeah, we could drink till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, get 4 or 5 hours of sleep in my 20s, and I could jump all day with no problem. Oh yeah, and nothing gets rid of a hangover quicker than 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning skydive. Yeah, that cures your hangover real quick. Not like slam a monster drink and go on a jump. I don't know when it's over, Mylar Mick. Yeah, I know it's going on now. It's 20% off on the purifiers and stuff, and 30% off on the bags and tote stuff. Um, yeah, I got to check that out a little bit more too. Yeah, I do want to get some titanium pots though, like the bush pot with the hanger and stuff. Definitely looking to get into that as well as a stick burner, a bush box. Oh, Walmart run was unsuccessful. What happened, Robert? Yeah, my lightest twig stove is made of titanium. Cost more than steel, but worth it. Yeah, yeah. Ole Hanson. Yeah, I think the way that works out is yeah, titanium's half the weight, but twice the price. It's almost spot on too. Yeah, when you compare like a titanium product with a stainless steel product, yeah, it's half the weight but twice the price. Yeah, every hour was a mess. No joke. I heard almost no English. I live in the Midwest. Yeah, hey, well, that's where the invasion is happening. Um, yeah, there's a lot of going on out in the Midwest with Minnesota, all that. I mean, like the Islamic people, they've made it very clear they're not here to assimilate; they're here to take over. And yeah, they brought in like what tens of millions of people over the last 15, 20 years. I mean, geez, it's some that they guess somewhere's 10 to 20 million just in the 4 years that Beijing Biden was in office there. Yeah, yeah, Pat, the Bush box. Yeah, I want to get the uh yeah, what is it? The Bush box XL by Bushcraft Essentials. But yeah, man, that it's up there, and then you got to accessorize. I think it's somewheres in the 160 to $180 range, and comes out to a little over 200 if you get the bells and whistles with it. Got some shirts for work, but I went in looking for good underwear and it's all bad. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's yeah. When you go in looking for good underwear and it's all bad underwear, yeah, yeah, that sucks right up there with being abandoned in the morning. Um, yeah, if I'm up real late and I've only been in bed for a couple hours or something, Mrs. Bushcraft like gets up and tiptoes out of the room and kind of disappears. And well, today she ended up just like heading off to work like I didn't even exist. I just woke up like, where'd everybody go? I'm abandoned. Like yeah, it was a rough morning, man. So I'm with you there, Robert. I didn't end up with bad underwear. I just ended up abandoned. I don't know which one is worse. Um, yeah, John, I can go through that much ammo in one range. Yeah, depending on what you're doing, yeah. I think oh, who's into the bush boxes and stuff? There's a few people. Um, yeah, the smaller stoves are good for one person. Yeah, I mean, geez, I usually use just like an MSR pocket rocket. I've got another MSR stove I used for like 15 years, just a canister stone, an Isopro stove. Man, I use that thing for like 15 years and change. It still works. I don't know. I don't know why. I just but I got a jet boil and Chester. Like jet boils are okay. Like yeah, if you're doing like a freeze dried meal where you're just gonna like cook some rice or some pasta or something. I've got the one with the adjustable burner, not the on off super crazy one. So Ken and I picked up 600 rounds of 5.56 and 1,000 rounds of 9 millimeter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ken, what's that? It's like 10 seconds for the Jarhead clan, and that's just one of you. Yeah, there's send some lead down range, right? Yeah, that's like a skills day. Like that's throwing like doing one round out of the mag or something, and doing mag switches and all that good stuff. Some range. I'm telling you, man, you got to get into reloading. Yeah, back in the day when I got into reloading, I did it. I thought I would save a ton of money on ammo, which I did. I just shot 3 times as much. So I maintained the same budget, but I had like 3 times the ammo. And man, it's kind of fun to make it, sit down and watch a movie or something and, crank out a couple thousand rounds of 9 millimeter. Oh, I have this way 123R as well. Um, yeah, I'm kind of like looking more for like a bush box thing for me. It's kind of like more like a long term camp thing, and the reason why I would be interested in it is I can gather the wood and the sticks and all that, kind of use it as an outdoor stove, and just gather fuel versus traditionally I'm really into gas stoves, and but then you're kind of limited to the amount of fuel you can carry. So I'd rather carry more food and less fuel. That's kind of like why I'm interested in the bush box thing. And it's a lot more controlled and everything as well. It'll just be like specifically for cooking and stuff. Or in a pickle, you could set it up and get a little fire going, warm yourself up. But in like around where I'm at, like you don't need a permit for a contained fire. But if you're gonna have a fire on the ground, you have to have a permit. So if you get like even in your backyard, if you have the fire on the ground, you need a permit. If you use a chimenea, those little like it just looks like a big wok for campfires or backyard fires, whatever. Then you're fine. Funny thing is, if I pick up like 500, I'll go through 1,000. Yeah, Ken, and it's amazing how that math works, huh? Yeah, if you pick up 500, you'll go through 1,000. Yeah, wanting to get an e-bike for trail riding so I can take enough gear to a 3+ day. Oh, Robert, if you're looking for something that's gonna like it's a working bike like that, check out the Rambo Dominator or the Rambo Megatron. Those are both sweet, really sweet e-bikes. And in fact, the Dominator you can get it in multicam, right? That's how cool it is. But yeah, they're designed for hunting and hauling. Like the Megatron has like both hubs or motors. It's got like 3,000 watts, so it's designed to like have a you could have a game trailer on it and tow out a deer, whatever you're hunting. Or likewise, you could load it up with extra camping gear and stuff. It's something that I'm looking to get into eventually, but even then, yeah, like a high end e-bike. They used to be in the like $9,000 to $10,000 range. Now they're like in the $4,000 to $5,000 range. So they got way more affordable. Oh, they are. Yeah, check them out for sure. In fact, I first saw it a couple years ago. The Canadian prepper there. Yeah, him there, UA. Canadian prepper. He did a video on the Rambo Megatron. I was like, e-bikes. I mean, I've been a cyclist my whole life, but yeah, some of the trails and stuff, the logging roads in New Hampshire, it would just be a fun way to adventure. And I've even got plans of looking at solar film. It's a like fold up solar panels at, like 100-watt solar panels. They're like extremely high output. I was gonna, like, yeah, if you had two 100-watt solar panels, like how long would it take you to charge your e-bike? Could you make your way from New Hampshire to Florida on it? I've done it on a regular bicycle a bunch of times. So how would it be like doing it on an e-bike, or would you just end up sitting around waiting for batteries to charge? Like, I've done it in 10 days on a standard mountain bike, with self-supported, with all my own gear and everything. I was left abandoned with dirty underwear ruse. It happens, man. I was left abandoned with dirty underwear. Oh wow! Can you say skid marks on YouTube? That's I don't know. When's the last time somebody said that? It's been a minute. Great conversation on this channel. You folks are awesome. 100. Oh yeah. How did we go from like high-end dual motor e-bikes to skid marks? I don't know. Yeah, first class conversation. We're keeping it real. At least we're not, 100% AI free, that we can, no over editing. No, bushcraft. Can you just do it with more ammo and crayons? Yeah, we should, huh? Yeah, 3,000 watts is actually insane, man. Yeah, Robert, you got to check them out. Rainbow Bikes. Yeah, it's on my. In fact, Chaos Theory and I, man, I geeked out on those websites for like hours with Chaos. I'm like, but like, I don't know, man. It's a tough choice, and they were like up over $9,000. Now they're down to like $4,000 or $5,000 or something. And who knows? They might even. I haven't checked them out. I'm afraid to look because, yeah, I definitely don't have that kind of loot laying around. Yeah, plus in my case, I'm still all screwed up from the foot ankle injury, so I can definitely appreciate the assist of a motor. Yeah, Robert, I'm the same way. I've like I said, I beat myself up pretty bad, like rock climbing, skydiving, base jumping. Scuba diving was actually pretty chill, man, and as you're like weight free, it didn't hurt at all. But yeah, I've done tons of stupid stuff: downhill mountain biking, cross country, extreme long distance. So yeah, I've had a few injuries, and now they're starting to catch up with me, and I'm starting to think like, well, maybe a motor wouldn't be bad for bad days. On good days I'll kick the pedals, but if I'm having a bad day, if I can't knock the rust out of the hip, yeah, maybe an e-bike's not a bad plan. Literally 5-hour phone conversation. Yeah, Chaos. Literally 5-hour phone conversation about e-bikes. Just totally geeking out on e-bikes. Robert, I don't know where it's from. The missus and them, when they were out shopping, they're supposed to be getting me a light so I could have better lighting for the table, for the videos. And she came back with that. So I'm like, I'll rock with it. Like, she thought it would be hilarious, because we get it. It's a good time for everybody, and it has been. It's a nice talking piece. It's a very prestigious award. It's from Italy, specifically Fragile. And so, yeah, it has been an awesome talking piece. We've thoroughly enjoyed it. So, and it does the job too. Like, look, we have light from both directions. It's cut down the shadowing. I know I got to get one of those circular hoop light, the streamer extraordinaire lighting. So I don't know, man. I've looked at like 100 lights, and I don't know. We're gonna get something fancy though. You did all the stunts in the Jackass. Yeah. Well, Hanson, that's the problem. We just didn't have video cameras back then. Like, man, we were doing stupid before stupid was like profitable. Like, we did stupid for the fun of it. Like that was like, man, I can't count the number of times like somebody would stop and be like, "You boys can't be building a ramp in the middle of the road," and then would move it over to one side and then be like, every time a car comes, we'd have to move the damn thing. But yeah, we built jumps, and we jumped like some idiots would lay down and we'd jump over them. And Yeah, now if you got something like that, it goes viral. Like you're YouTube famous. I was like, wow, it's much like my toy collection as a kid. Like if I still had the GI Joe aircraft carrier and all the cool stuff that came with it, and all my Transformers and everything, if I could sell all that, I'd be wealthy, rich. If I had some videos of doing some of the stupid stuff I've done in my life, yeah, I'd be well off right now. Yeah, tis the season. Hell yeah, Gen X. We just did it because it was fun. Nobody had a camera. Nobody had a yeah. Nobody took. Well, we did have some cameras, but who like you didn't bring that out because if you broke it, you would be grounded. You'd be in trouble. Um, so yeah, we didn't take pictures of doing stupid stuff, and which makes sense because what that would be evidence. So then if your parents are like, did you do anything stupid? You're like, no. And then they go and get the film developed and they're like, but then well, now you're in trouble for lying too. So we were better off without it. Like that's, man, I know skydivers that have lost their ratings because of stuff that got posted on social media. Yeah, the FAA and the companies that you hold your ratings, your TANF ratings through and stuff. Yeah, they don't mess around. If they find video of you doing something against standard protocol, then yeah, you lose your ratings and then there goes your job. Yeah, exactly. Tis the season to be jolly. Fa ra 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 ra. Yeah, I'm totally in the spirit, guys. I'm pretty chipper for being pretty broke. I got to be honest about that. Like, yeah, life could be a hell of a lot worse, but yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, we used to make body armor and shoot each other with pellet rifles and slingshots. Yeah, exactly. If I had all the money I spent on beer, just think about all the beer I could buy. That's there you go, Lance, man. Yeah, you're thinking like a champ. If I had all the money I spent on beer, just think of all the beer that I could buy. You know what's great? Man, I took a winter off and drank a bunch of beers, and I just kept throwing the cases of beers in, man. And when I finally went and cashed in all those cans, it was in New York, man. I had bank. I was like, this is cool. I can go get another two cases of beer. And it was like free beer, I got the money back. Yeah, now all the millennials and younger generations use their cameras to show them committing crimes, vandalism, and a bunch of other. Yeah, exactly, chaos. Like, how stupid do you have to be? Like, hey, I just committed this crime. Like, hey, watch me rob this ATM. Look how cool I am. Like, yeah, there's no, we got to bring critical thinking back. Okay, yeah, your friends might think it's cool on the social medias, but the local popo found it too, and they're knocking on your door. Yeah, one bad shot, we sure would have been destroyed. Oh yeah, we had like the 3 pump rule, and then slingshots were just slingshots. We were never very good at them. I don't know. I guess my area growing up in Manchester, New Hampshire, we weren't as big into slingshots. Like paintball came around quick. Paintball was actually invented in Henniker, New Hampshire in like 1984, and it was around 1986 I started playing. So yeah, we had paintball pretty quick, and yeah, it took a while to yeah, like come down with the rules, and like we just wore shop goggles. Now it's like full face body armor and everything. Yeah, 9 out of 10 crimes get caught solved from cell phones. Yeah, so I maybe cell phones aren't that bad if they're catching criminals. Yeah, they know where you're at all the time. So now one of their things is like, say something happened in one little part of the neighborhood and they know roughly what time it is. They'll go like an hour before and an hour after, and they gather like everybody's cell phones that were in that area, and now you're a suspect. Like that's kind of crazy. But yeah, they do that. There's some fancy special who's done it name. Mrs. Bushcraft can tell you more about that. She watches those crazy shows. Robert, thank you for that. Clap and seal for 250 joules. Thanks for the clap and seal there, Robert. Definitely appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I've never recorded myself committing any crimes that I may or may not have committed. Yeah. Oh, I like that clap and seal. That's great. That's priceless, man. Um, yeah, I mean, like we recorded some stuff skydiving, but we didn't put it on social media, and we just ended up getting rid of the footage because it's like, yeah, In fact, there was a couple times we made like little tiny mistakes, that weren't any big deal. But like nobody got hurt, no harm, no foul. One of those things. Might have punched a cloud or something. Just something simple. Um, and but they had paid for video of their tandem jump, so we had to go and tell them like, oh, we can't really, yeah, your video didn't come out. It kind of did, but we can't give it to them because if we did, then it would be like, somebody would get in trouble for that. Yeah, I don't have cash in your pockets and get shot with red paint, money and paint on it. It's not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that. Yeah. Does it have to be the red though? Isn't it like they have like neon green or something too, or like some blue infrared dye? But yeah, that's definitely a thing. Yeah, Squat Shot, how you doing, man? Get any new frames or anything? Um, did you? I didn't see your live come up. Your lives have been coming up, but it didn't today. Yeah, Guppy Gilly suit. I'll drink to that. Oh, bad shot. We for sure would have been destroyed. Yeah, just getting caught up on the comments, guys. Oh, Don Ray's crashing out. Good night, Don. Get some sleep, get some rest, and we'll catch you on next. You got any lives coming up this weekend or anything, Don Ray? B and A's back in the chat. Yeah, good night, Don Ray. We'll catch you on the next one for sure. We'll see you at your place or somebody else's. No doubt about that. So hey, B and A, have you looked into those extremer ratios at all? Yeah, I've been kind of geeking out on the Extrema ratio expeditions versions. I don't know, it might not go anywhere. There's still some stuff I definitely want to do with Phobos knives. Yeah, I've got a few things I definitely got to do with Phobos knives before I move on. But I'm thinking down the road. I'm kind of like picking out options. Um, yeah, definitely. I'm looking at Extrema ratio, T-Cal knives, Spartan blades. So yeah, two more U.S. makers. Yeah, everybody knows T-Cal Knives is of the Jarhead clan, and Spartan Blades are both the owners are retired Green Berets. So I don't know, but yeah, Extrema Ratio that's from Italy. That's yeah, maybe it's from Fragile. I don't know exactly where Extrema Ratio knives are made, but definitely in Italy. Stolen money don't have paint on them if they are in Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't really understand the whole Bitcoin thing. The crazy, I had a friend that tried talking me into it. He worked, well, he subcontracted a bunch of stuff through Microsoft. Really smart dude. We called him Wizard because he's kind of like geeky smart, and he was also a skydiver, and he's working his way up, getting his ratings in skydiving. And yeah, he years ago he tried talking to me into Bitcoin. He was like, but I didn't really understand it the way he was explaining. I'm like, so they just come out of nowhere. They mine them out of computers, and there's only a limited amount. How is there? Okay, man, I don't know. It sounded like a big scam, but people were buying into it. But yeah, I could have gotten Bitcoin at like $5 or $10. Now it's up what something like $30,000, $40,000. Oh, you're okay. Yeah. So yeah, if you're subscribed to Don Ray, well, if you're not, you should be. And if you are subscribed to Don Ray, make sure you got your notification there. And yeah, she has some random socials there, some random lives. They're fun, and she has her own little thing going on. And yeah, she started doing live. So yeah, check out Don Ray's channel for sure. Um, but behave yourself. Don't behave there like you do here. The here is different. I behave myself when I go visit Don Ray. No, no. Yeah, behave yourself, guys. If you go visit Don Ray, we might have to get B&A a wrench over there too. Oh, Hanson, yeah, crypto is shady. I stay away from it. Yeah, I don't under. Yeah, like I said, crypto. It's just weird, and I know there's been a whole bunch of crypto scams. Like, oh, buy this, whatever. who's that the Hawk Tua girl came, buy millions of dollars, and then they all of a sudden it's worth nothing. They ran off with the money, and wasn't that Jake Paul or something? Wasn't he involved in something like that? I don't know. There's been a bunch of YouTubers that come out with their own cryptocurrency, and then it just doesn't work out, and they're the only ones that make money. So it seems like some kind of pyramid scam, Bitcoin cryptocurrency thing that they get away with. But isn't Bitcoin like a specific brand or something now? I don't know. It's all very confusing. Might interest you in some NFTs. Yeah, exactly. Here's some penny stocks too. Like that was that was a whole thing back in the day. I think I know a couple people that lost some money on that. Yeah, I got to check out more with Extrema Ratio. Man, that Expedition series is almost like, oh man, I definitely, man, for me, a kit has to have like, oh, well, we won't do multi tools because multi tools aren't fair. We'll just talk about knives. Like, what is a knife tool? What's a knife tool kit to you? See, I like to use the analogy, the kitchen block in the kitchen. For the guys, this will help you get more knives. So pay attention. Like, if she's like, why are you buying another knife? Be like, well, look how many knives you have in a wood block just in your kitchen. I'm going out to survive in the woods. I might need these knives. So, probably the longest term knife I've ever used is a folder knife. You should always have a folding knife, right? I don't know how much truth is in that, but my grandfather told it to me, so I think it's 100% true. And it's never let me down. And I've had a pocket knife, man, for the most part, like 98% of my life in my pocket. As an EDC thing, like some type of folder, whether it was like, an older case style 2 knife thing back in the day. It just got used fishing and opening boxes and stuff. And, as you use a knife more, you come up with new uses, not maybe too many more, but some occasionally, like, this is putting those little cuts in the hot dogs, right? You could do that with your EDC knife. But anyhow, I digress. I'm getting way sidetracked here. So first and foremost is a folder, right? So we'll put that over there. We got to move more stuff. Oh, I should definitely keep the butter knife out. But, and then from there, you're going to go to like your primary field knife, right? Like if I were just going to carry one knife, one field knife, then that's going to be my FOBOS Knives Tier 1 BC. If anybody's interested, I have a couple of bridges for sale. I like a knife with a pocket clip that allows the knife to go deep, but not to... See, that's the whole thing. I'm not even down with a pocket clip. Like, they're cool. I have a pocket clip. I never use the pocket clip. It just goes in my pocket. The only time I use a pocket clip on a folder is like a large folder. Like when I had my my ZT-0200 or my Spartan Blades. No, I didn't even pocket clip that thing. Yeah, because I had the Spartan Blades Plus, which they no longer sell figures. I totally wanted another one of those because I don't have one anymore. But oh well, they don't sell it anymore. I got one. But yeah, here we go back down the main train. I've had a buck 110 since elementary school in the 70s. Yeah, Neil, I totally envy that. I really do, man. My problem is like in my adult life, I moved every 6 months. So yeah, when in 20 years, I moved 40 times. So yeah, I would travel with the seasons. It was just part of, skydiving the way I did it. Typically I worked somewhere in the Northeast for spring, summer, fall, and then usually Florida, but I've also worked in Texas, Arizona, California. Never going there again. But yeah, so yeah, and when you move every 6 months, you tend to lose stuff. You tend to, you just downsize. You give stuff away. You kind of live a minimalist life. I mean, I tried hauling stuff around for years, but eventually it just doesn't happen. All Hanson. Yeah, I moved where the work was, literally. By season, yeah, because there's no sky jumping in the Northeast in winter. So yeah, it would the season up here would start like anywhere's like mid-April, sometime in April, usually mid-April, April to the end of April, and would last till like the end of September, middle of October sometimes. And then, yeah, I would go to Florida for the winter and then come back up. Sometimes I'd work the same drop zone for like 3, 4 years. And then I'd get bored or something, or you decide, oh, I want to go, instead of going to Maine, I want to go to New York. Upstate New York is wicked cool. And then, kind of get bored there. It's like, oh, well, Western Massachusetts will be fun. So, yeah, I would literally move like every 6 months, roughly. Like within 5 to 7 months, I moved, and I did that for well over 20 years. So, but yeah, then you've got the primary knife, which I've always, man, I shouldn't say always, but man, my entire adult life, I've always had a piggyback knife. So that's probably that's my knife right there. But nothing in about or around Massachusetts is fun. Yeah, I don't know, man. Skydiving anywhere you go is fun. Massachusetts, Florida, Texas. I mean, even in California. Well, no, California. Even no, it wasn't bad. Lodi, California was the most dangerous place I've ever jumped. It was absolutely pathetic. But Lake Elsinore wasn't bad. Lake Elsinore had a really good group, core people there, both staff and regular fun jumpers and everything. So, yeah, Lake Elsinore was really cool. Just don't leave the drop zone because it's just nasty outside. Like the Lake Elsinore city, town, whatever you want to call it, is just, yeah, it's not good. Um, but yeah, that's that. And then I would have yeah, I guess technically a fourth knife. I would carry like something like this Calcula. And this is kind of like I tuck it away somewhere, or it's real convenient if there's a lot of people around, and you don't want to be busting out a big knife. If you're just doing some culinary stuff with it, like I'm a chef. If I'm going to be cooking some ghetto gourmet stuff, whatever. Yeah, that's kind of the way I run my knife set, like a 4-piece set. And yeah. In fact, oh, what do we got? Yeah, maybe you can write a travel guide, a sort of go here but don't go here kind of book. I thought of eventually I'm gonna get in videos. I want to like repeat some of my rides. Like I want to like yeah, in between working, I would always arrange a couple weeks, and I would ride my mountain bike from like wherever the northeast of Florida, wherever I was working, then Florida back up to the northeast wherever I was working. So yeah, I did some long distance, like really fun bike touring. 33rd state. Hello, welcome to the chat. How are you doing this evening? How was your turkey day? Where's the money? So like before I got into Phobos knives, this is my Spartan blade set. I've got the Horkos and the Enyo piggybacked on there. You see a pattern emerging here, guys. We'll take the folder out because I don't have a folder for that set. Um, I need a bigger space. That's the problem. And then I also carried the Frike, but we'll throw the Frike in the Kydex because I usually had the Frike in the Kydex. I didn't carry it in the nylon sheath really. And I did the sheath's like worn out. It doesn't. There's not much of a click or anything, and you can actually shake it out of the sheath. But yeah, this is the Spartan Blades Frike right here. And then, like I said, I carried with this set originally with the Spartan Blades. I originally carried the ZT 0200 zero tolerance 0200. They're like an off branch of Kershaw, made in the USA stuff. I'm sure a lot of you know who ZT is. So yeah, this was like the 4-piece knife set I carried before. Like I said, minus the folder. I ended up selling the folder. Yeah, because I gave the ZT 0200 to my daughter, and then I replaced it with the Spartan Blades Palas folder, which I ended up selling. But then I ended up getting into Phobos knives. So yeah, I've got the Tier 1 Mini, the Tier 1 BC, and the Calcula. Kind of like a more comfortable version of what I had going with Spartan Blades. We could eat too much turkey and drink too much beer. Oh man, dude, we had a fantastic time. We had a special pork Thanksgiving for no particular reason other than we love pork. But yeah, we had I did a couple of racks of ribs. I did one like spicy barbecue and another one like honey barbecue. Then did some delicious pulled pork, and then some sausage as well. And then yeah, we had some mashed potatoes and some corn and some good biscuits and everything. Yeah, I need to plan like a 50-mile trip to just kind of like cut those calories in half. Is the grill bottle in the background worth the price? Absolutely, man. I think so. I totally I'm totally into the grill, and I played it cautious at first. I got the original grill Ultra Press, the plastic one for like $90, and it was like 20% off or something. And there's a sale on these right now. Same thing. Definitely worth it. I love using it. It's awesome for hiking. It's great for just little day trips, especially in an area like I am. There's lots of water. Like you can pass water. I can't even count how many times. Like water isn't. It's not the desert. That's it's the opposite of the desert. So in an area where you have like trails that you're gonna follow along creeks and rivers and whatever, lakeside trails, all that, it's awesome for that. You can grab water whenever you want to. There's no point in carrying 5 liters if you're at a water you're like 2 minutes from a water source all day. So yeah, they are absolutely awesome, and it's a purifier, not just a filter, so it takes everything out. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Um, yeah, Grail is all Papa Rhino's right on. Yeah. So I played it safe, man, and I used this, and I get fair use out of it, and I totally found it to be an awesome investment. And I decided to upgrade to the titanium one because there are places. In fact, I've got a picture I took on a little footbridge with my mountain bike, where it was the Perkiomen Valley River, I believe. It runs through like Collegeville, Pennsylvania, and everything. But there's no real access to the water. Like to get to the water is a process. So lowering something down, like you could do like a gallon jug cut open and tie some paracord on the handle or something. But yeah, with the titanium one, yeah, this little eyelet here, yeah, you can lower it off a footbridge, do whatever. You can get water. And also, if you were to clog out your filter and you make your filter obsolete, with the titanium one, you've already got the container. You can boil water if you have to. Yeah, I think they're totally worth the money and the peace of mind as well. Um, oh no, they're the GeoPress is like 190, and they got like a 20% off sale going on right now. And I actually have an affiliate with these guys, believe it or not. So yeah, so if you go to the channel page, there'll be a link that'll bring you right to bada bing, bada boom, right to Grill, and they're having like a Black Friday 20% off on the water purifiers and stuff, and I believe they're having 30% off on the carry equipment. In fact, hey, Papa Rhino, I don't know if you're a French press kind of guy, but for the titanium grill GeoPress, they've got a French press that adapts to the GeoPress tie. So, oh, it's on my list. I am most definitely ordering the French press thing, because lately I use this Sea to Summit pour over when I make the field coffees. It's got the reusable mesh screen, so you don't worry about paper and stuff like that. It packs flat, and then boop, yeah, Tells goes out. Pour over coffee like a champ. But I want to do the French pressing. I tried the French press at the original French press for the jet boil. That thing was absolute like poo poo crap soup. Man, it was I threw it away. It didn't work. It like coffee grounds everywhere. It just from day one it sucked, and I did as much research as I could. Like, why is my stuff not working? And everybody else said, oh, because it's a shitty design and it sucks. So yeah, the end result is the jet boil one didn't work out. Grail's got their stuff together. I'm hoping that Grail got the GeoPress. I mean the French press thing down. Yeah, they should do better than 20% for Black Friday. Yeah, Papa Rhino, we were talking. A lot of people are talking about that. The Black Friday sales aren't what they used to be. They start them a month early now, and they run them like all the way up to Christmas. It's just a long ongoing sale, and a lot of them have even jacked their prices up, and then they'll give a discount. So they're basically charging you full retail, making you if you're not paying attention to what you're doing, yeah, they screw you over hardcore. Yeah, B&A EDC a French press. Right on, brother. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me the least bit. I hope to be up in that category someday too. Just the French press hasn't worked out for me yet. In fact, I was looking at another company, Volcan or something. Volcan, I think they make titanium. If I got the company right, they make a full titanium French press, and they actually have a titanium percolator too. If I got the company right. Yeah, did you get Pup Run? Did you have the titanium or the other one? Like, yeah, I've got the ultra. I got to get the Geo presses now. But I actually checked their website just actually today, and they're sold out of the OD Green Geo press. And man, if my shit didn't match, I wouldn't deserve to be here. Yeah, pour over is great, but too small batch for needs. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you on that. Suppose you can make a slightly bigger batch. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Um, yeah, I agree with you. It is. Yeah, you kind of like make like one cup at a time. Stainless French press causes. She's broke three or four of them. Yeah, old handsome. My French press is made from titanium. Bastard God, I think. In their defense, the glass is super thin. All right. Um, yeah, so that's what's going on with yeah, Grail, man. Yeah, I'm a fan of Grail. I love it. I think it's great. We're gonna do the his and hers and all that stuff. Yeah, I'll tote her on the Geo press, and Mrs. Bushcraft, she can do the Ultra press. And yeah, I think it's a great way to go. And they filter stuff wicked awesome. Um, yeah, all like yeah, it filters everything. Like it's not a filter, it's a purifier actually. I stand to be corrected there with my choice of words. It is a purifier, not just a filter. So yeah, it takes everything out, all the down to like zero point zero 0.01 microns, or it's well within the safe limitations. Yeah, my yeah, stainless French press, cause yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. Yeah, now they've got a French press that adapts. It's like it's built for the Geo press. It's got a different lid for the cup with a hole through it. Titanium lid with a hole in it. It's even got the titanium rod. In fact, those are on sale too. I think they're somewhere around like $40, down from 60. It's like full titanium. Yeah, French press for the Grail Geo press. But yeah, yeah, it's something I've definitely invested in, and they haven't sent me squat for nothing. I got that whatever, buddy. Yeah, give us a call, and like another when you get 95,000 more subscribers, then we'll talk to you. But I mean, I did set up an affiliate with them, which is cool. So maybe someday that works out. Yeah, actually, it's I think it'll fit the Geo press. It definitely it's too small for the Ultra press. It just kind of floats around in there. But yeah, and the crazy if I had sewing machines, I would make some of this stuff. Yeah, I'd like to make some multicam ones. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of gap there. So it's just gonna. I mean, I suppose if you need to use it as a holder or something, and it's pretty close to the lip of the cup. So if you were to take that out, yeah, that might be. Yeah, well, maybe the loose fit. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it depends on how you like your gear to fit. Can you recommend the best stove for outdoors? Sorry for all. Oh no, that's cool. That's why we're here. Man, stoves. I'm kind of tough on right now. I got some processing to do with that. I used the same stove for like 15 years, and then I switch over to the jet boil, which is it boils water, man, like a champ. It boils water, but it's not cook friendly. Like you're not gonna really like cook meals on it. It's just not that kind of a deal, you know. So if I were to get a stove like a one and done kind of stove, I would get it's MSR XGK multi fuel stove, and man, you can run like white gas through that. You can hook up Isopro canisters to it. You can run diesel. You can run Jet A. It runs like five different fuels, like standard gasoline, diesel, Jet A, white gas, kerosene, and then you can get a little adapter to run canisters. But that's the MSR XGK. They have a Marine Corps version of it that comes with like some extra pits, and it comes with like instead of the standard red MSR logo stuff, it's got like OD fuel bottles. So, but that's the one that comes with like two extra fuel. Like to switch the fuels, there's a nozzle you switch the like fuel injector switch. You switch that out, and that's how you run that. But they run somewhere in the vicinity of like 200, 250, and the Marine Corps edition ones are getting pretty scarce. But yeah, if I were looking, whoops, we just proved that didn't work well. But yeah, if I were just going to buy one stove that would do it all and is field maintainable, I would recommend getting a maintenance kit with it just in case. And yeah, I've been using MSR since I was in high school. So like somewhere around 35, 40 years, 35 years solid. I've used MSR stuff for a lot of things. Um, yeah, my Jetboil Genesis is insane, but more of a base can stove. Well worth. Yeah, Papa Rhino, I agree. Yeah, like that's more like, yeah, like cooking. Yeah, the Jetboil Genesis. Yeah, but like you said, yeah, that's more like a car camping thing than a backpacking stove. I mean, if you're with a group of people and you're doing it old school, where one person carries a stove, one person carries a tent, other person carries the tent poles, and if you're spreading around the weight and use and everything, it might be doable as a backpacking stove with a group. But yeah, I think the Genesis is more of a base camp or car camping thing. I'm using a Coleman Classic, but want something a bit smaller to fit in my North Face bag. Yeah, if you're looking for compact, but it still does stove stuff, like an MSR Dragonfly is good. Yeah, is it the Dragon? No, Pocket Rocket. Sorry, man, delete my last. Yeah, the MSR Pocket Rocket. You can throw it on a small stove, easy to carry around. It boils water. You can heat up food and all that good stuff. Um, yeah, Papa Rhino found in the wild. Need be named. Turns out he owns and runs the biggest custom only knife show over in Rogers, Arkansas. His name is Sam Roddy. Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. Any of these like pressure type stoves are loud. I mean, even yeah, some of the other stoves are loud. Like that's just what it is. Yeah, if you're gonna run a fuel injection type stove, it's gonna be noisy. If yeah, jet spoil stash is always my recommendation when bag stowing. Yeah, isn't that kind of like Papa Rhino? That's like similar to um the MSR Pocket Rocket. It's just like a fuel canister mounting stove. Like yeah, it's just a small stove that mounts on the top, right? I saw one light up the Dragonfly at negative 35. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like the canister stoves, yeah, then they start to go to they don't work as well, and they're not nearly as efficient in cold weather. Yeah, the fuel's temperature sensitive. It doesn't expand and turn into a gas properly. So yeah, it burns through your fuel really fast. I used to take a hand warmer though, and because there's this recess portion, so it didn't affect how my stove sat. I would stick a hand warmer there when it was really like when it was below freezing, 25, 28 degrees or something. I'd put a hand warmer underneath it for a few minutes, let it warm back up. It's not going to get hot enough for it to, poof. But yeah, don't do as I say as I do. Don't do that. Might not be a good plan. I don't know. But it always worked for me. Yeah, I saw one light up the dragonfly. Oh, that's the one I just read. Yeah. Clint Daniels, happy Friday to you. How was your turkey day? Papa Rhino, we did you if you did the cooking? Yeah, you probably had one hell of a Thanksgiving, huh? Yeah, we did it up different this year. I did a couple racks of ribs and some pulled pork and some sausage, and then we had some mashed potatoes and corn and biscuits on the side, and yeah, we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. It was a happy pork Thanksgiving. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And then afterwards, we went to the petting zoo to pet the puppies. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. You can't be saying hateful things like that, man. Um, yeah, but it comes with a pan that everything includes. Oh, yeah, that does sound like a. Yeah, that sounds good. I gotta check that out. I haven't seen that model yet, there, Papa Rhino. Or I haven't. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. Oh, nice. Yeah, so 33rd state, he's a chef as well. Nice, nice. Now I feel like totally incompetent. All these professional chefs, and they're probably like, "You're doing it wrong." And I'm like, "I know. I'd like to do it. I should take a cooking class or something." I don't know. I kind of get it. I do okay when it doesn't come out good. I know to serve the drinks a little harder. Yeah, slightly. If it didn't, if the dinner didn't come out as good, then a couple more drinks with the appetizer. Here, it's on me. I'll buy a round or two. That way, there you guys won't hate my cooking. That's the secret to good cooking. Get everybody blitzed first, and then, they got the drunken munchies. Um, it's enjoyable. In fact, oh, I'm excited. I'm gonna be making some new stuff. All right, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm getting old. Like I used to be a skydiver and a base jumper and a rock climber and everything. But I'm excited. We got a KitchenAid. We have a KitchenAid. So I'll be making some more soft pretzels, some more pizza doughs. All the stuff that you can do with a KitchenAid. Like I don't mind doing it all by hand, but at the same time, I can have the pizza dough going or something, and then I can do like the pretzel dough or something. Yeah, I could be cutting up the pizza dough, putting it in the fridge, proof it for 72 hours, stuff like that. And while I'm doing that, I could the pretzel dough could just be mixing over in the KitchenAid. It's gonna be freaking magical. Um, yeah, we do. We cook like 95% of the time. We would cook 100% of the time if it were up to me, but yeah, box food is poison. Yeah, yeah, Chinese food for Christmas. I know a lot of people do that. Um, yeah, I know people. It's a Christmas Eve thing for some of the people I know. They'll do. Yeah, they'll totally get into the Chinese food for Christmas Eve, because everybody's going to be busy, opening presents and cooking. Like yeah, my grandmother used to be big into that. Yeah, Chinese food Christmas Eve. Then she was going to spend all day in the kitchen, getting Christmas dinner ready. So yeah, that's very cool. Another yeah, some people do the pizza Christmas Eve. Yeah, Walmart got all their holiday gift pack knives. A lot of cool stuff this year. I make a lot of bread. A lot of bread. KitchenAid and a Dutch oven are my weapons of choice. I got to go down the Dutch oven road at some point. Not really. Mrs. Bushcraft got a Dutch oven or two, but yeah, I'd like to try that cooking method. McTech, man, the new Case Winkler Hero Edition knives are sweet. I haven't seen them yet. I'll have to check them out. Like they just came out. Pad Kai Mo with spring rolls on Xmas Eve for us. Now, Papa Rhino, do you make those or do you order them? Yeah, I got a mini Praxis at Walmart yesterday, $10. Wow, I guess yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Oh yeah, yeah, kitchen. Oh man, I'm so excited about it. I hate to admit it, but it's true. Like I am super excited. I gotta get the bigger bowl or something though. I usually like to make bigger batches of like the pizza dough because I'll do like I'll do a few I'll do like a deep dish and then a couple of hand tossed pizzas and then yeah, some breadsticks and some garlic knots. Yeah, man, I've got that whole menu down. Made Amish potato rolls for yesterday. So when you say you make Amish potato rolls for yesterday, like does that mean you bought them and brought them home, B&A, or you made them Amish? If you're not Amish, you just made potato rolls. I'm a little bit confused with the def. Like, how's that working out, man? Ah, damn, you guys are. I know, right? Yeah, as soon as the live's over, everybody's gonna be like, and then, like grabbing their phone, like, "Hey, Domino's." I'm just kidding. I don't order Domino's, man. It's yeah. They use way too much preservatives in their toppings and everything now. It ruined the pie, man. When it back like 20, 25 years ago, Domino's was like all fresh ingredients and stuff, so much better. It's a King Arthur recipe. Travis Murphy. Knifey said hi. Hello, Travis Murphy. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Oh, I should bring out my butter knives while everybody's here. I don't know, man. I'm the only person that's ever been asked that question. Like, what do you recommend for butter knives? I was like, are you serious? No, you're not. You're trolling, but I'm going to troll you back. And yeah, so I bust out my butter knives. I've got a Sea to Summit butter knife. I've got a Vargo butter knife. The Sea to Summit's aluminum. Vargo is titanium, for that extra bling. Oh, yeah. Being I identify as Amish. Okay, buddy. um, yeah, that's not enough. But hey, man, when you've got to spread butter or something, for some reason, a butter knife is the way to go. Like nothing else works as good. Like you can have a razor sharp knife. Like I can guarantee you, my calcula is not going to spread butter as good as a butter knife does. None of these knives, like it's man, when you need a butter knife, you need a butter knife. They're very nice butter knives. I love them. Um, yeah, and they're well thought out. They're excellently designed. Um, yeah, this is the one on the left here. This is the Sea to Summit aluminum butter knife, and the one on the right is the Vargo titanium butter knife. Because I like to cover all aspects of knives, and I think the butter knife is an often underrated, underappreciated knife. It's very important that we have these. um, that's yeah. Can I be tax free? Absolutely, yeah. B&A 100% tax free. I think everybody should stop paying their taxes at this point. Like we got, too many Americans are struggling, and too many Americans could use the help. Meanwhile, we're signing like we're gonna give, the little tiny hat people freaking 40 or $4 billion a year minimum for the next 20 years, but we can't. Like, why don't we put that towards our deficit? Increase the value of our do something like yeah. How about some Americans? I don't care who, but yeah, it seems like we got money to help out everybody else, and when it comes to Americans, they're like, oh no, you got to jump through too many hoops. Damn it. They really are, man. They're the sets. Like I like the Vargo one, the titanium one. Man, it is a sweet like if yeah, throw in your camping kit. I keep the fork and the knife in my chest rig, and then of course the butter knife goes in a special butter knife spot. But yeah, completely, totally. Um, and the older set, the Sea to Summit set, that was my old set. Like I used that one for years. Um, yeah, this was when I was bike touring. I carried these three. It's like a little three-piece set. They're like $30. And man, I've had this set now. Oh geez, man, probably like man 12, 14, 15 years, something long time. And they're great. They're awesome. In fact, when Mrs. Bushcraft and I first got together, I had been using my own like utensil set out of my backpack for years. And so when she would be like, "Hey, it's dinner time," I'd like run over to my backpack and get my utensil set and then go to the table like, yeah, I'm ready for chow, baby. Um, and after doing this for a few months, like her kids were a little bit weirded out by this. They're like, what's wrong? The dude doesn't like our silverware? Like, what, think you're going to get like freaking cooties from the silverware? And she's like, hey, the kids want to know why you don't use the silver. So I stopped using these finally. But yeah, this was my habit. And like bike touring or something, yeah, I could get something off the side of the road. Always have some utensils with you guys. This is an important part of my EDC. Yeah, it goes in my backpack, my day pack. Has for like years and years now. Except for now, I'm doing YouTube, so I keep this stuff out because people are like, "Where's a butter knife, dude?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's kind of put away." So now I bust out the butter knife and the fingernail clippers and the whatever. Like, yeah, some goofball was in here like, what do you recommend for nail clippers? I'm like, oh, shit, yeah, well, I got that, man. I'm going to call your bluff. Burkle, Cerakote, man, we're just stirring the pot, having a little fun, getting a little crazy. Yeah, having a social, talking about, field dinnerware. B&A apparently is claiming to be a Amish now, so I guess we got to put up with that. Whatever, dude. Everybody's got to be special. Here's your Amish participation trophy. Yeah, Travis. It's yeah, much better than plastic, and yeah, man, it's recyclable. You can reuse it. Um, yeah. So Burkles, how are you doing, man? How was your turkey day? Did you have turkey? Not everybody has turkey. It's cool. What was that? Iowa Herman, how you doing? Yeah. Happy belated Turkey Day. Happy Black Friday. I hope nobody got scammed on fake sale prices. Anybody? Um, yeah. Last place, man. It's such the opposite. Like this, now everybody gets a trophy. Like, man, back in the day, we were so competitive. Like, second place was just the first place loser. That's how that felt. Like, well, not everybody can be first place. But yeah, second place was just the first place loser. We're a competitive crowd. Yes, sir. Could I had an idea? How about 1911 grips as a knife frame? Yeah, that might work. Last place trophy day. Yeah, like it's okay to tell people they suck at something. Like, yeah, not everybody can do stuff. Like that's one of the lies. Oh, you can do whatever you want to do. You can be whatever you want to be. No, that's not true. Not everybody's qualified, and sometimes we got to tell these people, hey, you're not qualified. So you either got to step up the game or find a different game. Yeah, Burkles. Howard Burkles got his he's making some USA made like fancy knives. Yeah, Burkle Cerakote is putting out some knives. I'm sure. How many of you guys have seen his knives? Maybe we can get Burkle to send us some for review or something or to show. I don't really review. I'll show them and talk about them and try them out and give my opinion or something. Well, shit, isn't that what a review is? I don't know. I'm still working on this YouTube thing. It's kind of a mystery sometimes. I'll play with bro. Also, 20% off on the site with code BF20 for Black Friday. Yeah, so anybody wanting a Burkle Cerakote knife, yeah, he just gave you the discount code for 20% off. And yeah, like I said, he's made in the USA. Yeah, yeah, jack of all trades, master of nothing. Master debater, maybe. Yeah, I've only mastered one trade, and it really wasn't optional. And I guess my track record will give my qualifications in that area. So, um, yeah, the only thing I ever earned a title of master of is a master parachute rigger, and I have a perfect record, perfect safety record. Um, all my stuff worked 100% of the time. Very proud of that. Um, yeah, roughly about 23 years as a parachute rigger, and yeah, no mistakes, mistake free. And yeah, are you down with OCD? So yeah, That was that's something I can say I was a master of. This it's amateur hour here. All the regulars will tell you, I'm winging it. I'm making a YouTube channel for the fun of it, and we're having fun, and it's going somewhere. So we're just gonna keep rocking out with it. Puppets. Oh, master of puppets. Yeah, Boondock, how you doing, man? Did you make it to your spot all safe and sound? Oh, Travis, you're gonna start doing lives too? You have a channel already, or you're just looking into it? Oh, really? Burkles, that's a long time, man. I can teach you how to do it in 4 hours. Literally. I can teach you, yeah. But the military mostly uses civilian riggers now. The vast majority of the stuff is done by civilians. Yeah, you can get government contracts left, right, and center if you got the facilities for it. Oh, rock out with your lockout is here. How goes it? How goes it, man? Oh no, I thought Cannon. Yeah, you're messing with me, dude. There's a guy with a channel that I know is it's rock out with your lockout. He's a lock picking channel. He teaches all that stuff. I thought he was here. I'm like, no, no, now I feel the fool. Um, yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's totally fine to. After that, they call them the certified riggers. Yeah, well, yeah, the military has its own thing though. The military doesn't have, they're not required to have FAA ratings. But likewise, they can't work on any civilian gear. They can only work on military gear. Versus civilian riggers are actually, most of the military riggers. A lot of the training comes from the civilian end of it. Like all the R&D and everything in parachuting comes from the civilian end, and then it goes into the military. The military hasn't had much say in anything since like World War II when it comes to jumping. They kind of like they teach them how to repack the parachutes for like jump school, like at Benning and Bragg and stuff like that, depending on what's going on. Um, but yeah, a lot like man, yeah, a lot of the rigging work is done by civilian riggers, and they're pretty hefty contracts, man. They usually come with like, yeah, like senior riggers will get like 650 a day minimum, and then master riggers will get like 850, 950 a day minimum. Oh yeah, yeah, the lockpicking lawyer that dude makes it so easy, and then when you start messing around with the lockpick, you're like, come on, man. Like what? There's like it's something I'm gonna pick up hopefully this winter. I'm gonna start messing with it. I don't know. I'm like 6 months behind on my channel, so but we're getting there slowly but surely. Bushcraft looks like your channel's getting attention. I just got a midstream ad for the first time. Wow, yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I've been getting punished a lot by by the YouTube. It's kind of funny. Um, oh, Robert sent 10 jewels. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, with the happy poop. Oh, no worries, man. We could definitely use the attention. I've been trying to finance the channel off of the channel, but so far I'm about 3 grand in the hole. So, yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I'd like to do better on the views and everything, but yeah, I've got to improve my content and increase the quantity. So, yeah, I have some challenge locks where the difficulty can be adjusted. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, see, I didn't even know those existed, like where you can adjust the difficulty on a lock. Yeah, I'm completely like greenhorn new. Yeah, I've messed around with it a little bit, and I've watched a bunch. A great community though. Like there's New House Lock and Key. Yeah, Rock Out with Your Lockout, Bando Picks. There's a few others I can't think of off the top of my head, but yeah, it seems it's like a good time. I guess kind of like playing chess or playing solitaire or something. It's a little puzzle to figure out. Dude, make more shorts. Those can generate a ton of money. I've heard. Yeah, yeah. I've got to generate some more. But last time I talked to everybody on the channel, a lot of people aren't into watching shorts. So it's kind of one of I was like, oh well, like if the people watching, if the people in the live aren't all that interested in watching shorts, I don't know. Yeah, I've had some do fairly well. It was before I got monetized though. In fact, I'm coming up on like a million views total. So I'm pretty excited about that too. Yeah, I'm currently at 963,900 views total. So I'm stoked. I'm about to hit a million views. So yeah, everybody go watch everything. Like I got a couple playlists with some knots. Anybody that wants to geek out on knots or wants to improve their knot skills for the outdoors or for sailing or whatever you want to learn knots for, rock climbing. That's where I started learning a lot of mine. Um, yeah, I play chess also. Nice. Yeah, I'm not much of a chess guy. Um, yeah, I just never really too much of a sit down thing for me. I could probably get into it now. Like I'll get into solitaire, different solitaire games, stuff like that. I don't even mind a video. Well, I haven't played video games in like what 6 7 years now. But well, see the thing is, Robert, is like once you start doing certain like levels of content, then YouTube demands it, and then next, you're a slave to YouTube 7 days a week, and you gotta, oh, it starts off as a couple shorts a week to like, oh, just do one a day, and then, well, if you do a morning one and an afternoon one, then a morning one, afternoon, and an evening short, and then a couple lives a week, and then you got to do long form content, and I'm just yeah, I'm one guy so far still. So doing it all by myself, and dude, I'm a total tech tard. Like man, I swear to God, like turning on my laptop is a challenge. Um, yeah, checkers is where I draw the line with strategy. Bushcraft shorts are going to be the way you pull in new audiences and generate revenue. The lives are for the real ones. Alga Slave is not ideal. Yeah, yeah. I found your channel scrolling through shorts. Yeah, Robert. Yeah, like more than half of my subscribers come from shorts, and half of my views come from shorts. I had one short that's like it brought in 1,100 subscribers and 150,000 views just off of one short. So, yeah, man, I should start banging out shorts again. Um, yeah, I came here from a live stream one night. Yeah, Chaos just popped in one time. Um, yeah, I was doing like 8 to 10 hour lives last winter. Um, yeah, like I think it was after the holidays, after Christmas and New Year's. I started doing like 8 to 10 hour lives, like on Friday nights. Yeah, so I was figuring the same thing. So yeah, maybe I'll start cranking out some shorts. I've done a lot of. Yeah, I guess there's tons more I could also do. Yeah, the sky's the limit, right? No, the sky's not the limit. The ground is. So long as you're not in the ground, you can still achieve things. Yeah, it was like 2 a.m. random YouTube scrolling. I came across your live. Yeah, that's how a lot of people found it. I've done pretty well with it. Um, but yeah, this literally marks like the 52nd Friday that I've been doing Friday night lives. So I'm really stoked about that. Yeah, we're coming up close on a million views, and yeah, it's going pretty well. 33 night, everyone. Have to work 6 a.m. tomorrow. All right, yeah. Hey, 33rd. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, get some rest. Good luck at work tomorrow, and we will catch you on the next one. Have an awesome evening. I saw your shorts long before we met on Extra Cheesy Broccoli's channel. Oh, that's cool, Boondock. That's awesome. Travis Murphy, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Good to see you. How was your Thanksgiving? Happy Turkey Day. I've got my fourth Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. I'm not exactly jazzed. Yeah, man, it gets to be too much food. Yeah, I even get that way with one dinner. Like, yeah, you could. It's definitely not a. It's a buffet, but it's not. You know, like how much I can only eat so much. Like, yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I'm just trolling. Oh, eating left. Yeah, what kind of leftovers you have in there, Travis? We do have. It's okay, Travis. We appreciate the trolls here, man. We have our own troll stuff here. We got the esteemed troll hunting club patch, the F around and find out division, and the coveted troll sniper patch. So yeah, we managed to turn trolling into a little bit of a profit. Actually, no, I don't think. I think I've lost money on these, but whatever. It's a lot of fun, man. And all the cool kids are sporting these 2 for $20. That includes shipping. But wait, there's more. If you order now, we'll send you a thank you card with it because we appreciate your patronage. But yeah, anybody interested? Great stocking stuffers, and nice way to let the trolls know we're on to them. Bushcraft, just plan your filming session so you can get multiple shorts in one topic. Yeah, there's all kinds of YouTube strategy. Like, yeah, just do your live and plan it for, like portions of it, or just take clips and make shorts out of it. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't decided exactly how I'm doing it yet. I just kind of wing it. I've found that when it comes to YouTube and too much of a plan is just too much of a headache. It's more fun if you just, like I'll throw some stuff out there. Like, and the ironic thing is I've still yet to do one video that I want to do just based on like logistics and economics and stuff. So hopefully I can get there sooner than later and start creating content that I really want to do. Ham, turkey, potato, cranberries. All I can eat, but I'm not that hungry. Exactly, yeah. Lots lost. I'm boss troll, my guy. It's a difference of knowing and will. Yeah, I mean, like there might be some boss level trolls out there. But man, we got some like crazy level jarheads and stuff, and no, we got a great group of guys here. Plenty of guys that don't mind slinging wrenches. So yeah, good times were had by all. Yeah, my Thanksgiving dinner was a Mountain House home style turkey dinner, dehydrated meal, and a pack of stovetop camp last night. Hey, yeah, man, I've had it. I'm with you, Boondock, man. I've had it where my Thanksgiving dinner was like a can of SpaghettiOs and Spam, like off in the woods somewhere. I had one really cool. The bartender at Skydive Paraclete. Him and his wife. Like I was at the drop zone by myself. This is down in North Carolina, not far from Fort Bragg. A lot of the Fort Bragg guys we trained there. But yeah, him and his wife were like, the dude's out there by himself. Like, so yeah, they did me a whole turkey plate dinner and came by my tent. I was on the phone with Mrs. Bushcraft, and they're like, "Hey, Rigger Tom, you in there, dude?" And I'm like, "What? Yeah, like who's out here on Thanksgiving? Like, don't you have someplace to be?" And they're like, "Yeah, we just wanted to drop you off like a nice turkey." And they, oh man, huge portion of turkey, all the fixing and everything, still hot. But yeah, man, I've had plenty where it was like, yeah, rehydrating some beef jerky and cooking up some elbows or something out camping or traveling or at the drop zone by myself. There was one time I was like, I'm gonna order food, I'll order myself a nice meal, and like at the airport I was at, nobody delivered to. So yeah, no Hawaii pizza. It's from Italy, and pineapple does not belong on it, or wherever. I'm not gonna get into haggle where it's from, but either way, like if you put pineapple on your pizza, then that's what's wrong with you. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, you're an auto mechanic? Yeah, man. I'm sorry, I'm not a customer. Yeah, I haven't driven a car in 18 years now. Going on 19. And yeah, I'm not an auto, like, I love cycling. But I got friends that are auto mechanics. Chaos, you would get along great with Chaos. He's a two-wheeled, he's a motorcycle mechanic. Yeah. So yeah, he's been what, 20 plus years he's a motorcycle mechanic. Yeah, B&A likes motorcycles. I think everybody else here drives the automobiles, right? Yeah, and Neil McKenzie steps in with the yeah, pineapple on pizza is sacrilege. I'm gonna, yeah, and that's the way it should be. And yes, if you put pineapple on pizza, you should be damned to hell for eternity. Well, there we go. YouTube's gonna red flag me for that. You can't be telling people they're damned to hell. Yeah, I drive a little electric scooter, super gay to be honest. Oh man, I had to have my buddy rescue me from a bad date on one of those. You don't need a license. It was a Honda scooter, 49cc scooter or something. And I went on this crazy date. This was out in Boulder City, Nevada, like just outside of like Vegas, man. Skydive Las Vegas is right there. And I went on a date with some girl to Henderson, and we came. She was creeping me out, man, in the worst kind of way. So I'm like, texting my buddy. I'm like, hey, dude, could you come pick me up? It's kind of like an emergency. I'm pretty sure this chick is off her meds, and I wasn't joking. And he's like, our buddy Utah borrowed his Mustang to go on a date. So he's like, dude, all I got is a scooter. I'm like, I don't care, man. I'll ride, bitch. Just like, I need a ride, dude. I need out of here. Like, I didn't have my Cannondale or anything with me. So, yeah, man, my buddy came on a like scary date rescue mission, and yeah, I ended up riding on the back on a 49cc Honda. Uh, not one of our shinier moments. You know, stupid skydivers do stupid things. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly, yeah. Yeah, all Hanson, yeah, I drive a 49cc. Um, yeah, man, the 49cc things, man, they're like fat chicks. They're fun to ride, but you don't want to let your friends see you riding it, you know? Oh, I don't think you can say that on YouTube. It's just a joke, guys. It's humor. It's funny. Um, this is how I get myself into trouble. Forever and castles. um, yeah, it's yeah, banana seat. Yeah, man, they had those a lot back in the 70s and 80s. That was the thing to do. The banana seats on the chopper style bicycles and stuff. That was some crazy stuff. What's everybody pocket carrying for their ADC today? Just curious. I'm still rocking the of course Spyderco Sage 5 CF with carbon fiber scales and customized pocket clip. B&A did customize this pocket clip. It was silver, but he made it not. Tassels might be just what I need. Hey man, tassels are trendy, man. They're making a comeback. Rock it out. I'm diving face first to hell for that pineapple goodness. Forget y'all. Mine is a Honda Vision 45. My favorite pizza is ham, pineapple, and bacon. Um, I guess Boondog. It's good to talk about stuff, to get it out there. But you don't have to be dropping all your problems on us, man. um, like you can fix that, dude. Just when you order your pizza, stop getting it with pineapple. The ham and bacon makes sense. We'll support that. But as far as the pineapple goes, man, get some help. Talk to a friend. Like reach out, man. I'm here for you, buddy. If you want to talk about it, call me anytime. I got two from Harbor Freight. I called Chavez number one and number two. Um, B&A's rocking the Spyderco Native 5 Maximet steel. Nice. How's that? You like that one better than the Sage 6 there, B&A? How did that work? You did get the Sage 6, right? How's that working out? Or you just like rotating through so you can do that? Gerber Strong Arm Olight i3 EOS Sig P226 Legion. Oh, B&A. I mean, not B&A. Damn. Chaos here. I'll send you one of these. I bet you this would cut your Gerber strong arm in half. We could, yeah, man. My titanium butter knife would. It might take a minute, but I think it would cut through that Gerber strong arm. Yeah, I owe him. Hey, man, how are you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Still have left with a cat. Oh man, yeah, the cat beef, man. That's arch enemy type stuff. That's like the Batman versus the Penguin, or Superman versus Lex Luthor. It's me versus that bastard of a cat. Like, I've never done anything wrong either, and that cat just hates me. So we just agree to hate each other. Yeah, that feud is never ending. Um, but yeah, Iowa, man. Like, how's your Turkey Day? How's your Thanksgiving, man? Welcome to the chat. Um, I don't know their actual names. My names, I give them better. Yeah, BNA love the Sage 6, but I rotate. Man, I've been looking at the Spyderco Shaman quite a bit. And then what with the Para 2 or Para 3 or something? It's probably just, the Para part attracts me. I'm like, oh yeah, man, I should maybe start buying some of that stuff. Wrap bacon around the pineapple in case the lads drop by and inspect it. Well, there you go. Yeah, camouflage the pineapple with bacon. It was good. We may have committed a crime though. Oh, what's that, Iowa? How do you commit a crime on Thanksgiving? Well, I'm sure there's 100 ways. I guess I don't have that thought process. Civivi Praxis, right on Boondock. Yeah, Chicom, this on that. It's a damn good blade on a budget. Yeah, hey, man, and I always said that, man. Ultimately, we all have our opinions. We all have our whatever. But yeah, carry whatever you want. Carry whatever you're happy with. Carry whatever fits in your budget. Hey, whatever floats your boat. To their own. Yeah, yeah. I think Some people get a little bit too much into it. I think the whole reason why I'm kind of like anti-Chinese and it's not just knives, it's Chinese products in general, is because they've like sold us out to China, like our manufacturing, the tens of millions of jobs that we had here in America, they get sent over there, and then they just make, majority of the stuff they make, you got to admit, it's like second-rate products. They don't last. I mean, like that planned obsolescence thing is real. Everything fails within, it seems like nothing lasts 2 years anymore, and then you're out. Just buying more. They're just promoting over consumerism, and I'd like to see some American companies do well. So yeah, when you can afford like a good American product, then yeah, I mean, by all means, get it. But if not, hey, yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Um, Robert's carried out. Yeah, we put up our Christmas tree on Thanksgiving. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you can put up your Christmas tree on Thanksgiving. Like, when you said something like sacrilege, we thought you put pineapple on pizza or something. But yeah, hey man, yeah, if people are awake enough after their turkey dinner to set up the Christmas tree, yeah, rock out with that for sure. Put it in the window too. Make sure everybody know, and no happy holidays. We're going back to Merry Christmas. Um, yeah, they say GK 35, GK 25. Yeah, pair of three and a Leatherman. Yeah, Robert, what do you carry for a Leatherman? Just curious. He also has a Cold Steel A10. Travis Murphy, or the cops keep them. Yeah, allergies are kicking my butt again. Gonna lay down for a while. All right, hey Neil, thanks for hanging out, man. Definitely get some rest. Yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, I think my allergies, everything's closed up, and I am allergic to cats. It's part of the feud between the cat and I. Is yeah, there's no chance of me like wanting to pat the cat or anything. As it is, like, yeah, yeah, I have cat allergy, so it doesn't help the situation at all. But yeah, I feel for you, man. Yeah, Neil, get some rest, man. I no doubt I'll see you around someplace this weekend. So yeah, man, get some rest. Enjoy your time, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next one, brother. It's in the window. It's giant. We got a real tree every year. Nice. Yeah, the real ones are the best for sure. Yeah, an old super load 200 big ass handled pliers. Not, oh yeah, the Super Tool 200. Yeah, that's been around for a few years, but it's still working good. You can't go wrong with that. I mean, you're definitely getting some value out of it. Yeah, chaos. Yeah, Neil, we definitely hope you feel better, brother. Um, yeah, this year touched our ceiling. Nice, yeah. Hey man, and it's great. Now, I think that one of the coolest things about a real tree is it's just a little bit different every year. It comes no matter what, it comes out a little bit different every year. Those faux trees and everything, they're just they're just not the same. I got it for $10 at an estate sale. Up to dude, but thanks for the stuff. Hey man, you know what, Robert? I bet you that dude would have been happy if you got it for free, knowing that you put like good use to it. You didn't sell it to flip it, or you didn't buy it to sell it and flip it at a profit. You didn't just buy it and toss it in the trash or something. Like, hey, man, you bought it on a good deal. Like, how many years later you're still using it, right? Like, I think the dude would be happy. That's how I would feel. Like, I don't care if somebody got it for free, as long as it like went to like it went to a good home. Like all gear deserves a good home, and all good gear deserves to be used. Could hide a squirrel. All right, Travis. Well, okay, later on. Oh, I thought you were leaving. Right now I'm completely surrounded by no beer. Well, yeah, there's worse ways to be than no beer. When we screwed the bolts in the hole to do our water tank, it snapped the trunk in half. Now we have a great crack through the entire tree. Um. Oh. Hold the tree. Oh, okay. Oh, the tree holder. I got you. Yeah, I've done some arborist work, so I'm thinking, oh, the tree's split. Well, you could cable it together and it'll heal. But yeah. Oh, yeah, idiot. We're talking about Christmas trees, so yeah, we're not going to do that. That's weird, isn't it? Weirder things have happened in life, but that's how the cookie crumbles. But so anybody got much planned for this weekend? Anything going on? Anything new and exciting, or? Because yeah, hey, quick show of hands. Who would be up for trying another live out tomorrow? I'm thinking about doing another one tomorrow evening. I don't know, maybe last week I tried 6 p.m. It was between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. were the options. And the 6 p.m. one went okay, so maybe I'll do a 2 p.m. one tomorrow to see how that goes. I'm at my grandma's. We're doing Thanksgiving and making lots of lefse. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Lefse? I don't know what that is. Or it's autocorrect fixing salad. I don't know. So yeah, how many people would be interested in a live tomorrow? Yeah, I'm still doing my one Sunday morning at 7 a.m. We'll probably start that early though, depending on who shows up. But yeah, I will. I'm thinking about doing another one tomorrow. You're down for a 2 p.m. chaos? All right, man. Any harsh weather in the way? Here in New Hampshire, man, it's just stupid cold all week. Yeah, it's like it goes down into like the mid-teens at night, and then like mid-20s during the day, and that's pretty much. It's except for I think Tuesday or Wednesday, it's going to be above 32 degrees for a little while, but it's going to rain. Yeah, New Hampshire needs to pay their heating bill or plant some palm trees or do something. Um, yeah, I was hoping to donate some excess gear to my local Boy Scout troop this fall, but didn't quite get through triage in my crap. Going to make a big donation in the spring. Yeah, I'm with you, Boondock. Yeah, man, that's congratulations on that, dude. Like, yeah, it's always good that, gear finds a new home. But yeah, man, all right. It's a potato shell with brown sugar and butter inside, like a. All right, yeah, that sounds good. I've never had that before. It's like a Swedish tortilla, kind of, right? It is. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set up that live. Yeah, we went a little over the 2 hour mark here. I'm trying to keep the lives to 2 hours for now. And then I'm just gonna do more. Like I'm kind of like feeling out different time frames and whatnot to add some more lives for the winter. But yeah, after the holidays are over, I'll probably have some pretty long lives. Those are a lot of fun to do. I gotta get like a rubber standing thing, like like a padded mat or something to be a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, guys, hey, thanks for hanging out. Glad everybody was here. Yeah, hopefully you learned a little. If you didn't learn a little, hopefully you laughed a little, maybe a little bit of both. But we definitely appreciate y'all being here. We will definitely. I'll set up that live for tomorrow at 2 p.m. We can have some open conversation. I'll bring in some gear topic as well, and we will most definitely see you then. Glad everybody had an awesome Thanksgiving, and yeah, we will see you soon. B&A, Chaos Theory, Boondock, Iowa Herman. Who else? Who else am I missing here? Robert Shank. We definitely appreciate you, man. Yeah, a lot of others already kind of exited stage left. But yeah, hey, thanks guys for hanging out. We will see you sooner than later. Be well, be kind to one another. If you can help somebody out, it always helps. And we'll see you soon, everybody. Have an awesome night.